Hello, hello, and welcome to Code Blue Camp. We'll be watching some crazy videos today. Really got to streamline this open bit here. Need something like the stream starting soon splash screen that I had previously. Don't know where I have that right now. Somewhere. Also have it where this music is doubling up as my output audio. So if I don't mute one of my channels, it echoes, which shitty. Don't want to have to deal with that. All right. Boom. Here we go. Got YouTube on here. Okay, so hopefully this will be displaying properly. Trying to see right now if this is appearing properly for me. It is not representative. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's very, very slow response time in YouTube Studio, annoyingly. But it appears to be working. See if we get audio real quick.
On Jan-
Yeah, we do. Excellent. Okay. Welcome. So, if you don't know what this is, we're going to be watching some police body cam, dash cam video incidents. And I'm just going to be throwing some opinions around. If anybody is watching this after the fact, if you don't know me, I work in professional security. I work very closely with the police as part of my job. Do not always agree with how they handle things, naturally, but they do a necessary job. And sometimes I feel that they just don't do quite enough. A lot of these videos is going to be infinite patience meets unfathomable stupidity. And eventually somebody gets shot. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, I am at the top of the Code Blue Cam recent videos playlist. We're just going to go down the list. You can see I've seen a couple of the recent ones. We'll go from there. One is most painful traffic stop ever. I'm going to expect we're going to have some lovely individuals to speak to today. Let's get going.
On January 1st, 2023, a Portage County Sheriff's deputy was on patrol when he ran the plates of a vehicle in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. It came back showing the registered owner had a suspended license, so the deputy decided to conduct a traffic stop. Upon approach, the female driver, 33-year-old Nicole Golomsky, immediately began yelling and cursing.
Okay, I'd just like to say right off the bat, in the spirit of sharing opinions about the videos we're going to be watching, I'm not the most pleased about Code Blue Cam's presentation. One being that they're clearly very opinionated with how they put out these videos. It's not like police activity, where police activity is like, this was a high-profile event, we're posting it, and we're posting we're posting impartial coverage of the events that happens in the description. Code Blue Cam doesn't post any description of the events, really, other than just the opening, like the opening summary. And they put very opinionated titles in there, And then, of course, they got their stupid watermark in the middle of the screen. Hasn't popped up yet, but it will. So, not a super fan of the channel. Not a super fan of the channel. But I do like the stuff that they have posted so far. So, just bear that in mind as we go forward.
Next trip following and waiting for me to leave my gas pump. Look around, douche.
Well, the
You
reason
really
why
don't
I'm
have
pulling you
anything
over.
better to do on New Year's Eve, New Year's night, New Year's Day, when there's all these motherfuckers. Get that out my eyes.
It's not in your
I
eyes.
didn't do
If
anything
you look where
illegal.
I'm pointing
I
right
do
here.
know I know your is gonna pull me over. I
Okay.
saw you're sitting at
You know why?
Hardee's.
Yes.
Because
You know
you're
why?
lazy and you don't want to pull over somebody with actually where you have to do
Who
paperwork.
has a suspended driver's license?
Oh, I got a suspended driver's license, but you can pull somebody over drinking and driving, right?
Okay, can I have your ID?
No, I don't have it with me. My name is Nicole Glumsky. You know who the
Okay, so a couple things right off the bat. Very pompous of you to be driving without an ID and then just be smarmy as fuck at the police officer like you're not already supposed to have that. I know there are some jurisdictions that give people a pass on that for some reason, but my understanding is, and I'm not like the biggest advocate of traffic laws, but my rough understanding is that if you're going to be driving a vehicle, you need to have proof that you are legally licensed to drive the vehicle. And if you don't have that on you, then you're committing a crime.
I am.
Okay.
Because you just said I have a suspended license. Do what you gotta do with
Well,
your
I have to verify
dog.
that's who you are. I'm not
Don't
dogging
find
anything.
anything. I don't give a f. And your buddy back there can bring his dog. You guys do this to me anytime.
I've never met you
suck.
before.
So she's very familiar with the police. Clearly, she's had her car sniffed around by canines before, which is going to be very ironic when she later says that she smokes a ton of weed, but nah. I'm not in the drugs, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why do you
How
keep
unreasonable
that
of
trip?
you to
I
think
told
that I
you.
might have
Answer
drugs
that.
in my vehicle
Because I saw you.
when I've told you that I do a lot of drugs and I have a lot of experience with your canines searching my vehicle.
Suspended driver's license.
How did you see that if you're on the other side of the parking lot and then drove around my vehicle, then drove around again?
Okay, you know what? I don't
Goes
need
to
to answer
Hardee's.
you.
You don't have to answer. I don't have to answer.
What's your
you.
name, sir?
He doesn't have to answer you, does he?
Why
Get
is-
it out of his eyes.
You're not wearing a seatbelt.
And neither the f am I. Neither am I.
I don't know that.
Oh well. Quit talking to him.
What's your name?
F off. He does not need to tell you his name legally.
Belligerence.
You're not going to try to make somebody. He's a passenger.
Did I do anything
You are
wrong?
being. This is entrapment. Do you know that? You're going to.
This is not entrapment. I love how she there's a lot of incidents with, especially with traffic stops, where some 400 IQ motherfucker thinks they've got the law all, itemized in their brain somewhere. And how interesting that they won't let their passenger speak at all. Basically just talking for them all the time.
get in
Not
trouble.
entrapment.
Yes, it is.
If you think I'm gonna get in trouble,
It's
my sergeant's
trespass.
right here.
What is that called? Harassment?
I would hate to ride in the same car as someone who did that, by the way.
Have you been drinking tonight?
No, breathalyze this.
Breathalyze
Get
this.
it. Get it.
How do
And
I
I'm
know
not
that?
on
Your eyes are
probation.
glossy.
Yeah, I smoke a lot of weed.
You been smoking tonight?
No.
Your eyes are really glossy. Yeah, I smoke a lot of weed. Have you been smoking tonight? Instantly goes, oh shit, that implicates me. No, even though you just agreed that your eyes are glossy because you smoke a lot of weed. Are you saying you have a permanent glossiness to your eyes that somehow persists beyond the intoxication phase?
When's the last time you smoked?
None of your business. You smell weed?
It
Nope.
actually is his business.
Are you gonna find weed? Nope. Sorry, you wasted your time.
I don't actually. I think I do smell weed.
You do? Search it. I told you. F***er. Get your dog.
I don't need a dog.
Do you got weed on you that you would put in my car?
That's all. Do you? Do you have weed on you that you would put in your car? Is that where he's smelling it? He's smelling the weed he has on himself? Is that a threat? Is that a very subtle threat that, oh, Oh, you smell weed? Is that to implicate that you could smell weed directly into my vehicle from your pocket, sir?
Why would I have weed on
You
me?
seem like a dirty, lazy cop.
That's so generous of you. I appreciate that.
That's
So when you
unfortunate
dig
that
through my
think that.
car,
He's taking it so well. He's like, oh, that's unfortunate.
that don't find nothing, don't be upset and then have to give me a ticket for suspended license and drive away like a piece of cop. Why don't you?
He wasn't.
This guy, I instantly hate this guy. I hate the people who just lean in all obsessive with the stupid fucking phone. This is going on Snapchat, guys. Look at this. We're being harassed by a cop. It's the most embarrassing fucking shit. Oh my god.
Wearing a seatbelt and didn't want to ID himself either.
It's the nosy people too, where they won't even be part of like the traffic stop or you know the encounter on the street or what have you. They'll just come out of nowhere, whip out their phones, get completely in the person's business. Like, I do not want to turn around while I'm like working security and see some dumb fuck like this leaning in trying to get a good angle on his fucking phone that's in portrait mode.
Dude, this guy waited at Quick Trip for me. For no reason, I'm pumping gas and doing my makeup.
So another cop showed up here, and she's trying to appeal to the good senses of this cop that she's already talking to a bad cop.
Ready to actually go to a friend's house
Okay,
and have a couple drinks.
How much have you had to drink already?
Not breathalyze me. I'm not talking to you no more. Ooh,
All right, I'll be right back.
So if you've got a violation of the passenger and he's refusing to identify himself.
I walked up. He wasn't wearing a seatbelt. He's claiming he took it off, but I don't believe him.
Okay.
Neither one of them had him on. She's telling me she's the RO. She gave me her name, but she doesn't have a driver's license on her,
Okay.
so I can write her for that.
Yeah, check and
Plus,
see if you can
the
find
reason-
the driver's license picture.
So this guy's really talking like he's a supervisor, just walking the officer through the traffic stop. I don't know what their relationship is. I don't know if this is just an officer and this is like an LT. If this officer is new, if he's on training, if he's recently off training, or what. But definitely not a typical officer interaction in my experience.
Well, yeah, I stopped her for. She's suspended.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Let me ask you something, sir. Do you have a valid driver's license?
no.
No. So neither of you are.
Man, he's got such a such a light voice. Sounds very much like the driver.
Leaving here then until
I
we have a
don't.
valid driver
You know
also.
what? I can walk
What's
away.
up, Knight?
Can I?
You can't leave right now.
If I'm not being detained, yes, I can.
No, you are detained.
How?
You're getting a citation.
That's
You're
not
not
being
going
detained.
anywhere.
That's not being detained. People are the biggest fucking loser idiots. Do not know what the fuck detaining is. Am I under arrest? No, you're being detained. Oh, so I'm not under arrest then. So I can leave. No, you're detained. Or they'll shift it down another category where it's like, oh, I'm free to leave. No, you're detained. Why am I detained? I didn't commit any crime. It's not the conditions of being detained.
Not being detained.
Yeah, you're not leaving.
Okay, well, when your is done giving me a ticket tag, I'm gonna.
She dropped the F word.
Suspended driver's license. Female. White.
I will give
He says he don't have one either, but he won't identify.
Code Blue Cam credit for the editing.
Someone out here.
Operator
Permit.
failed to have passenger
Yep.
seatbelted.
Yep. That's a citation.
She's getting a seatbelt and a
Yep.
suspension.
Okay.
How far do you want to push his
It's up to
identification?
you too if for failure to carry her driver's license on her person.
I
It's up
kind
to
of
you.
feel like that's
We
a
go for a pint
double-edged
after
sword
church, but my
because of
foot
the
felt
starting
weird, so here I am.
suspension isn't like
All
that.
right, well, welcome.
Otherwise, I was going to write it.
I was gonna say with him is
I would say laughing at
if he says
Wisconsin
he had it on,
criminals is a better
how
use of
much he
time.
saw that he
Well,
didn't
I
have
pulled
it
up
on.
behind them. They never took them off. They were, in my books, they were never wearing them. There's video from my squad. You never see them remove seatbelts or anything like that. They were, in my book, they were not wearing them.
Okay. It's up to you. it's your stop, so if you feel that he truly wasn't wearing his seatbelt and you have a violation, then he's required to identify himself for his citation. If he refuses to identify himself...
Well, I didn't write him a citation. I was going to write it to her.
But
instead of...
what I'm saying is he's obstructing an investigation. If he has got a citable offense that you intend on citing him for, then it's up to you if you want to push it that far. If he says he doesn't have a license, we can sit on him until we get someone out here to pick them in the car up.
So then we're just going to have, I don't know, go as far as telling him, well, take him to jail to identify him and he can get booked in for obstructing?
If you wanted to go that route, that's your discretion. If you've got a citable offense, he's refusing to identify himself. He's, by law, is required to identify himself.
Yeah, this would be a simple
$10 ticket or a criminal.
Well, that and just a suspension. I wouldn't have even cared or wrote him. Like, this is unnecessary.
Yep.
Alright, guys, you want to be a dumbass or what?
Okay, so are you willing to tell me who you are, what your name is, sir?
No, he doesn't have to. I'm telling him not to talk to you. Do not.
I'm not talking to you right now.
I don't want him
So,
talking to
so
you.
she's obstructing.
Stop talking. Step out of the
For
vehicle.
no reason.
Step out. Come here. I'm going to talk to you back here.
No.
I would just give her obstructing.
Do I have to listen to him?
Yes, you do.
Do I have to
Walk
listen to
the
him?
front of that
Yes,
car,
you do.
please.
I just want to know, dude, speaking person to person, like, why
would
why
love
are
to
you
speak.
guys not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cops here?
Look at how
Why
you're
is it-
reacting.
Because
I'm not
I'm
trying to
upset. This
mistreat
happens to
you.
me all
I'm
the
not,
time.
like...
This
trying
happens
make
to
you
me
feel
all the
bad.
time. This is why I'm so unreasonable, because I get stopped for being a bitch all the time.
listen to me, please let me finish.
Sure.
There's so many drunk.
Too cute. I don't know. Why are you... So many people do this to me, too, where it's like, why are you stopping me when there's everybody else committing these crimes also? You should be stopping that person over that. You didn't stop these 59 other people and instead are stopping me. That's not fair. What's the deal with that? Well, I can't stop them if I'm dealing with you, you know? You're kind of step one right now. I've decided that you're step one. So once I deal with you, I can deal with them. If they are in a position to be detained under reasonable suspicion for crimes the same way you are.
Crackheads, meth heads, alcoholics, people with so much stuff that if you pulled them over, you would actually, I don't know.
I mean, I would agree that a suspended driving license seems pretty petty as compared to all that stuff. You're probably the most I would honestly guess that this person is just a much worse impact on society at the moment than a lot of druggies that I see walking around on a regular basis. Believe it or not. She's just got a shit fucking attitude.
You feel like you were doing good because they were drinking and driving, or they had drugs, or they were doing something bad.
Okay.
But why pull
Well, you
somebody?
physically told me that you're smoking weed all the time.
Because you're being a thing. My eyes are glassy. You smell weed. Actually, I do smell weed now. You know you don't. You don't smell weed. You don't smell alcohol. I haven't been drinking.
Okay, for
That's
one thing,
lying.
You agreed your eyes were glossy because you smoke weed.
it would be lying if I was lying. I'm not lying to you.
Don't raise your
Not a
voice
great
at me.
argument.
I have daddy issues.
Oh my god. I hate this part.
Alcohol. I haven't been drinking.
Okay, for
That's
one thing,
lying to me.
it would be lying if I was lying. I'm not lying to you.
Okay, first off, did that sound like he was screaming at her? Or, like, raising his voice? Because it sounds like the same volume we've heard the whole video so far.
Don't raise your voice at me, dude. I have daddy issues, and I don't like men. I don't trust them.
Listen.
I have PTSD.
I have daddy issues. I don't like men. I don't trust them. I have PTSD. One, your daddy issues are a personal problem. Two, if you don't like men and don't trust them, why are you riding with one? Why have you invited one into the passenger seat of your vehicle? And two, are you discriminating against the sex of the cop? I would just arrest you for that right there.
Do not talk to me like that. Do not.
I'm not lying. Everything I say that we're talking about is
You know how
recorded.
scary this is when you see like this happen? On the news, where
None of
people
this
get
would even have gone this
held
far or
down.
be to where it is right
People
now.
get held down by you
If
guys
you
and
wouldn't
get
have, like,
choked
if you
out.
could at least have the slightest bit
There are
of
people
respect.
getting choked
I
out in the
want-
street, and you're stopping me for a suspended license.
You know what you would do?
Just walk to the front of that car.
You would physically hurt me. You would hold
I'm
me
not
down.
going to.
But if I tried
I'm not
to run
even going
away,
to touch you.
you would. You'd shoot my.
Just have a seat right there.
You
Relax.
see, if I tried to flee,
Okay,
you would shoot
so
me
here's
in
the
the
thing.
back and
You're
then
not
kill me.
identifying yourself. I pulled up behind you. I have a camera that's also in my car that I've never observed either one of you removing a seatbelt. Therefore, you weren't wearing one. It's a violation. If
Yo,
you're not
listening
gonna
while
tell me
playing
who
some
you are, give me
Backpack
your
Hero.
identification that's obstructive,
I'm not
then
familiar
we're
with
gonna handle it
Backpack
differently.
Hero.
What are you trying to get?
But either way,
Just tell
welcome
me who
back.
you are.
What have I done wrong? Because I saw you driving around.
Yeah, I saw you at Quick Trip. I ran her plate. I saw that she was
Remind me,
as a registered owner of a
Bob, are you
vehicle. I
Azurite?
can legally do that.
I
can sit
have short-term
at
memory.
a gas pump and run every license plate around me. I can legally do that. Aaron Source.
Irving. I-R-V-I-N-G. Saragossa. Call it in right now so I can tell you how it is.
6-2 comp. Could you look up Irvin Saragossa in-house?
Get that fat bone in.
I hate this look, man. This look is so annoying. This is
This
harassment.
wouldn't, if she wouldn't have like started yelling at me and like all this would have never gotten to this point.
It's just that we're all the time. This is happening. Like we're.
All the time we get pulled over and harassed. Therefore what? Therefore fucking what? She's already got a suspended license for stupid shit she's done before. She's being pulled over because she's driving under a suspended license. Again. So no wonder previous shit has happened before. No wonder you get pulled over repeatedly. Because you guys keep breaking the fucking law and doing stupid shit.
Not doing anything wrong. Literally at the picture, standing there, and like.
So I drive around.
You're refusing to
that's
identify
my job,
yourself.
is to observe traffic and I run license plates.
Did I put the wrong gas in the car?
No, I literally look for people with suspended driver's
You're
license.
arrested for putting the
Look for
wrong
people
gas
that
in
are
the car.
And so now you're out in forest. Why?
No, this is my normal shift.
Tonight you're out in force. Why?
There's quite a few guys.
Right now, yeah, you got us at shift change, so there's a lot of us. 'Cause there's guys coming off and on. Half hour ago, there was like 3 of us. That's it.
Trying to mess with us when you could be actually doing something good.
Messing with us when you could be doing something good. Yeah, we could be doing something different. Again, I acknowledge, you know, them arresting somebody for, or, you know, writing out citations for, like, suspended driver's licenses is pretty fucking low bar bullshit as compared to the other stuff that they could be dealing with right now. But who knows what other things they could be dealing with right now.
How much weed is in the car?
There's no weed here.
I can smell it.
Okay. If you can smell it, then you need to get your nose checked.
No. Irving, quit talking to him. He already got your name.
She needs to shut the fuck up.
Jared, you want to walk up here?
You might as well just get it done and over with. You want to get in here and check it? Go ahead.
So I looked at past contacts.
Are you giving me invitation to search a vehicle that isn't yours? Is that what I'm hearing?
car, and like it even says that there's been marijuana in this car. So you're gonna tell me that I don't smell it when it's been in here? I don't care to search the whole vehicle. Honestly, I don't want to look in the dang vehicle.
I don't care. Like, what are you trying to get at?
I'm just being honest. I'm talking to you, man to man.
I've already told you. Like, there's nothing here. What do you want?
Nothing. I don't want anything.
If you're trying to
He's trying to be so conciliatory, and this guy's just saying everything he needs to say in order not to be compliant.
The dang vehicle. That I don't smell it when it's been in here.
Like, he's like, okay, look, be reasonable. You've told the driver herself told me she smokes a ton of weed. You're telling me that there's been weed in the vehicle, so I can't. So I'm somehow not allowed to say I can't smell that there's weed in the vehicle. He won't even concede that, and instead,
I don't care to search the whole vehicle. Honestly, I don't want to look in the dang vehicle.
I don't care. Like, what are you trying to get at?
I'm just being honest. I'm talking.
I don't
to you,
care what are you
man
trying to
man.
get
I've
at.
already told you. Like, there's nothing here. What do you want?
Nothing.
What do you want?
If you're trying to get in here, get in here.
Okay, can you step out?
Can you run it? Can you be quick?
Yeah, no, you're not going anywhere. You guys might as well start calling for a ride.
Yeah, no,
Okay, I'm
you
gonna
guys
have
are
you
just
step forward and hang out with that officer.
this could have gone by really quickly, but instead you guys wanted to throw up every wall.
No, you don't. I don't need permission. Because the more I talk to him, have my head in the car, I can definitely smell marijuana.
Really? How do you know what marijuana smells like?
How do you know? How do you, a cop, know what marijuana smells like? How do you know what marijuana smells like? Bitch, I've been on public transit before. I fucking know what marijuana smells like. That shit is pungent, disgusting, and it hangs. That shit has airtime. I fucking hate the smell of marijuana, dude. And it's very identifiable once you know what it is.
That marijuana that. Don't put any drugs in my car from your guys' I've seen it on YouTube videos.
People who smoke marijuana probably have the biggest difficulty sensing it themselves because they just bathe in that fucking scent all the time. That odor.
Do you have your phone with you?
It's like people with BO. It's like if you're walking around with BO for long enough, you don't even realize you have BO.
Irvin, do you want to try to call somebody? Because you guys aren't driving out of here.
Guess what? My uncle lives 2 houses up. I'm pushing my car in his driveway.
I'm going to hand you your phone so you can work on a ride.
I don't need a ride. I'm going to push my car.
Okay, well, we're going to go knock on that door. I'm going to verify that's your uncle, and he says it's okay. You can put your car there.
Yeah, right. Go ahead. Why don't you check the address? It's Miss Walker.
Why do you have a hatchet in your door?
I can have whatever the I want in my door. I can have a gun in my door.
Okay, thanks. That's all I wanted to hear.
Probably a shot.
Nope. Thought you didn't have an ID.
Yourself.
That sounds like obstructing. You say I hear all kinds of things.
A lot of what she
I just
said
don't wanna
sounds
talk
like
to you because
obstructing.
I don't want you to keep yelling at me. I don't work for the city.
Living in student housing, often my room would randomly start smelling of weed
Nicole
because the
was
people were
released
smoking
and
into the
cited
vents.
for failure
Oh
to wear a
god, dude.
seatbelt, operating while suspended, and failure to have a passenger wear a seatbelt.
Sounds fucking awful, dude.
But he said he saw that I have a suspended license when I don't have a front plate.
Keep it up. And I'm going to write you for obstructing for not
Please
giving me
do.
your ID.
Please do. I don't need to hear it. Not from you, and not from nobody.
Here's a citation for operating
Like to
while
hear,
suspended.
like to see her try to hear it from a
There's a
judge.
court date and time up here at the top. You do not have to appear. There will be a deposit of $200.50.
Oh, God, your voice.
There's also a citation for you not wearing a seatbelt. Same court
Look,
date.
I told you he's going to write a ticket for everything because he's going to feel asked for.
I believe they have an MJ
Also, I'm giving
destruction
you a
disposal
citation for not
event
having your
documented so the
passenger or
officer
your
knows the
passenger
smell
failing
without
to wear his
partaking.
seatbelt.
What do you mean by that?
Babe, spread them. Thank you. Have a nice night.
Yeah, you better figure out a way to get your car somewhere because you're not driving it.
I'm going to push it to where you can go. Good
Okay.
boy. You feel good?
Nope, we'll be here.
Fighting crime. I know you will because you don't want to do paperwork. You don't want to do your real job and go fight crime, right?
You're bothering us because you don't want to do paperwork, as he hands her literal paperwork.
Okay, so make sure she doesn't drive out here. She's gonna just drive.
Like, for every one of these stops, are you seriously telling me this person is, especially for something that turned into body camera footage that was released publicly, is just going to tell me that this was not, like, a report that this officer had to write up later?
Out of here the second we leave, so
Then what do you?
it's up to you if you wanna
I've never had cops watch
sit out here.
push
And
my vehicle.
if she wants to push it a couple of blocks, we can follow her and watch her push her vehicle for 2 blocks, I guess.
Destruction disposal event documented so the officer knows the smell without partaking. I guess I'm just not understanding the phrasing of the question.
I totally agree. She's
Um,
not leaving.
if it is going a couple of blocks up to her uncle's house, make sure you verify.
Alright, this is the end of this one. Let's jump to the next.
On July 10th, 2022,
Biggest
Wisconsin
regret
State
this guy
Troopers were in
ever
pursuit of
had.
A gray
Oh,
Dodge
not
Charger
that.
bearing
Huh?
Illinois plates near Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Get a little peek at
The
some
pursuit was
subscriptions
shortly
there.
terminated due to the suspect vehicle shutting off its lights. Dispatch advised approaching counties that the vehicle was last seen traveling eastbound on the interstate at 110 miles per hour. While another trooper was on a traffic stop, they noticed the suspect vehicle had passed them with its lights off, nearly striking them. Minutes later, a Monroe County Sheriff's deputy was monitoring traffic when he observed a speeding vehicle matching the description of the suspect. It appeared the vehicle accelerated once it saw the deputy and was attempting to elude him. The deputy began to slowly close the distance between them while reaching 136 miles per hour.
Just past that 140 vehicles.
He then stumbled upon a large cloud of dust, believing the vehicle had crashed. However, when he arrived, there was no vehicle to be found. The deputy followed the fresh tire marks and soon realized the suspect had crossed the median and began heading the other way.
32 now. I'm not seeing the vehicle here. It may have continued eastbound. I think it continued back eastbound. It looks like it regained it and continued. 32 now. Vehicle is now in the westbound lane, heading back towards Lawrence.
35, 32, is it trying to elude you then or no?
10-4, it is. I'm just catching back up, but Monroe, you can show this at 1080.
They continued to travel at 110 miles per hour while turning their headlights on and off.
Westbound at 94.
So then, again, for context, this driver is speeding over 100 miles per hour with their lights off.
Vehicle just shut its light off again and turned it back on.
They've been picked up and dropped
The
in
pursuit was
multiple
then called off again
jurisdictions.
after the suspect nearly struck several other vehicles and visual was lost.
Okay, so this is a very strong opinion I have of against something that the police seem to frequently do, and that is to call off pursuits against speeding vehicles. I understand why they do this. They do this for safety reasons, quote unquote, because obviously the officer doesn't want to get in a wreck. They don't want to hit other vehicles. They also do not want to. No, I don't drive. I don't drive, Knight. I appreciate the relevant question. No, I don't drive personally, but the principle of it just doesn't follow. Doesn't follow for me. If it's unsafe to be driving at that speed, obviously, like the reasoning that, from my understanding, is that the officer doesn't want to get in the wreck. The officer does not want to lose control of their own vehicle, obviously. And of course, as long as they're chasing that vehicle, they're also giving that vehicle reason to continue speeding, right? But so often I see these videos where the police drop chase and then another officer elsewhere sees them still speeding. They're still being a menace on the road while you're fucking off and doing, oh, I'll arrest them later. You can't just arrest them later. They're in active danger now. You can't just pull that shit. That doesn't make any sense to me. I really don't agree with that. And this is a perfect example of this, because this guy's driving through 3 different jurisdictions. 3 different police departments are observing, or sheriff's deputies, what have you. They're observing this car speeding, lights off, in different areas of the state. Actually, I think this is different states, in fact. And we're just repeatedly dropping chase because of what? Because of safety reasons? The safety concern is still ongoing. They don't suddenly slow down and mind the rules of the road because you stopped chasing them. You started chasing them because they were driving erratically and dangerously to begin with. That bit doesn't make any sense to me, and I really don't like it. I don't agree with the rationale for that.
Several other vehicles and visual was lost.
32 in a row. I'm terminating the pursuit.
Terminating the pursuit after seeing the vehicle nearly strike several other vehicles.
Minutes later, another deputy observed the vehicle pass him and noticed they had 1 tire missing.
Yeah, I'm streaming it, man. Just started a bit ago. I'll keep going.
Bikes are set up at the 142.
That far. We're about 57 miles an hour. He's lost a tire. So it'll take a couple more units to get up here. Shut down the highway. One of the tires just fell.
I already spoiled this particular video in the server, but you'll see the lead up to it.
35. We're taking the 135 exit. State at your discretion. Speeds get low enough, you can pit.
The suspect soon turned down a field road, but didn't realize it was a dead end.
We're on Blaney dead end. Get ready for football.
So they're continuing to chase him now because he lost a tire. So he's much slower now.
I'm up by you. I'm up by you. One at gunpoint. All right, stop.
I don't have nothing. That means you have something.
Keep your hands in the air. Who else is inside the car? It's just me. Okay, perfect. Keep your hands in the air. Spin in a circle slowly. All right, Wagus, I'm going to have him walk back to you. You give him commands from here. Actually, just wait. We're stagnant. We'll wait for another car. Okay, good. Keep your hands up.
This is so fucking dumb, dude. It was a huge fucking annoyance to me when these people are given very clear commands and you know why they're giving you commands to keep your hands up and away from your waistbands, and yet, like, at the earliest opportunity, they're like, oh, good, I can drop my hands again. And that's when these fuckers get fucking shot. That's where you're tempting fucking death. So this guy is asked to spin in a circle. He does.
Okay, good. Keep your hands up.
You dumbass.
We're stagnant now. We're waiting for
Is this
another
guy's
car.
pants
He's
down?
So
No, his pants aren't down. This is just culture, Knight. This is culture. You see the waistband very distinctly cupping his cheeks? That is called culture, Knight, you racist.
far. Do not move. Do you understand? Keep your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. Put your
How many times does he have to tell you to put your hands up?
hands in the air.
There you go. 3 times is how
This
many
is not
times
a
it takes.
The male driver was later identified as 24-year-old Keanis Langston.
Yep, I got him. Hey, I'm going to call him back to me. You guys keep cover. One on car, one on him. One on car. We don't know who else is inside the car. I'm going to call him back to me. I got lethal. All right. Hey, listen to me, okay? Walk backwards to the sound of my voice. Keep going. Keep going. Stop. Take 3 steps to your right. Keep your hands up.
All right, so I have a challenge for you guys, and this is impossible level challenge. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to face away from me, put your hands up, and then take 3 steps to the right. If you can do that without dropping your hands, you are a god, because it's impossible.
Keep going. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Oh my god.
Keep going to your right. Keep going. Now stop. Walk back towards me. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
See, look at that. The waistband is exactly where it needs to be, cupping his ass cheeks. That is precisely where your waistband is supposed to be. I don't understand how this is even a question, guys.
I'm gonna keep lethal on him. All right, I'm gonna transition. Keep looking forward. Don't look at me. Get down on your knees. Put your hands behind your head. Cross your ankles.
Behind your head.
Good. Good. Hands behind your back.
3 times he failed to keep his hands up.
Stand up. Up, up, up. Walk back here. No guns on you? Here, back.
You'll be surprised why you locking me up. Why I took you. I did not want to pull over.
We'll be surprised why you didn't want to pull over, huh?
Nobody else inside the car, bro, right?
No. I didn't want to pull over because I didn't want to go to jail, man.
Oh, whoa, dude. That is the surprise of the century. He didn't want to pull over because he didn't want to go to jail. Holy shit, dude. You think the police have ever heard that one before?
Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. We'll take wide. We'll go real wide into this field here.
So this is checking to make sure the vehicle's actually clear.
All right. Saw a couple cars like slamming on their brakes. I'm like, oh, he's got to be jetting onto the off ramp there.
Is there 28 in the front?
Yeah. So
all right. Listen, hold on, man. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, listen.
Oh my gosh.
Real quick.
The only reason I didn't pull over, bro, I just bought this car, bro. I've been going through hell and back, bro.
What's your name,
I just got my car back, bro. The only
Bro.
reason I didn't get pulled, the only reason I didn't want to pull over, bro, I swear to God, bro.
Bro.
I've been, the car,
Bro.
I have a valid license, and when it pops up, it says invalid for a insurance ticket. That I had insurance. My mom, I was driving my mom's car at the time. I'm not a criminal. I just, listen, I didn't want my car. I just wrecked my car, bro. I did all this for that car, bro. My dumb ass, bro. I'm so scared of going to jail, bro. I just wrecked my car, bro.
Listen.
I'm so scared, bro.
Listen.
That's already 10 bros. He said bro 10 times already.
Listen.
Oh, I got a car. I'm going to jail.
Gotta take a couple seats.
Stupid, bro.
Can you actually turn my back seat?
So stupid, bro. I was so scared, bro. I just didn't want to go to jail, bro.
At least he's
I didn't wanna lose
honest.
the car, bro.
At least he's being honest.
This is so stupid, bro.
So-
I was so scared, bro. I didn't want to.
What's your first name, man?
My name is Keanis, man.
Keanis? Okay, Keanis. Do you have an ID inside the car?
I have an ID on my pocket.
Okay, perfect.
I
All
just
right,
did
but
this,
I want to
this-
ask you some questions about what's going on here, but I got to
this
read
is
your
so
rights because you're.
stupid. I just should have pulled over,
Listen,
bro.
listen.
I should have just pulled over, bro.
Keanis.
I don't even have nothing in the car, bro. I should have just pulled over, bro. I'm so scared, bro. I should have just pulled over, bro. I should have just pulled over, bro.
I love that he's trying to read him his Miranda rights and he's just beside himself admitting guilt.
I was so, bro, my car,
No,
bro.
I'm gonna turn off your car.
Thanks.
This shit, I just lost the. Why, bro? Why did I just pull
Listen,
over,
Keanis,
bro? I was
Keanis,
so scared, bro.
Keanis, man, I gotta do this, okay? So
just
can you
wanted
just
to
hear me
get
out real quick for a
home,
second?
man.
Keanis, can you just hear me
I'm
out for a
slow
minute?
as fuck.
Listen,
I'm
I just need you to
slow
hear
as
me, bro,
fuck,
okay?
I don't even have nothing in the car, officer.
I just need you to hear me
I'm
out.
so scared, bro. I just didn't want my
All
car.
right, I'm just going to read these. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to your lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Is
So-
it like, can you just tell me 100%, like,
Yeah,
what's the highest charge up for
I'll give it. I'll give you it all. Okay, real quick.
What's the highest? I mean,
right now,
since-
you're under arrest for felony eluding, and for 3 different cases. It sounds like one out of Eau Claire County, one with Deputy
me.
David here, and then one with me. They're all 3 different pursuits. Yep. Okay, so here's the
There it is.
pursuits. Yep. Okay, so here.
He's a little bit in the shadow, so we gotta get
and then
that
one with me.
face.
They're
Oh my god.
all 3 different pursuits. Yep. Okay. So
There it is. There's the face. There's the face. I didn't want to slow down, and now I have 3 felonies because I decided to flee police in 3 different jurisdictions. Oh my god.
here's the one thing, man. Where are you coming from tonight? Where were you ultimately driving
You would
from?
not believe why I'm out here, bro. You would not believe this story I'm doing right now.
He does not have a good story. He's basically just, my girlfriend, I was racing to meet my girlfriend, and I just got my car back from, like, a previous traffic infraction. And so I decided to flee police 3 times, speeding in the dark with my lights off. There isn't much more to this one. That's the highlight.
On November 27th, 2020.
Oh, by the way, guys, this is the first time you're ever going to see this from me. But I'm going to shill something to you real quick. So you see this button right here? This button right here? This is sponsor block. That means when there is an ad segments baked into the video, it will automatically skip it. You see this little bar right here? It's green. We skip to it. It's a sponsored segment for motorcycles. But because we have sponsor block, let me show you how this plays out. I want to demonstrate this for you.
Just came in, or?
Extremely intoxicated.
Boom. There it is. It skipped this entire sponsor segment. So, this is my strong recommendation to everyone who watches YouTube. Get sponsor block. Just download it. It's a free Firefox extension, and it will automatically skip sponsored segments and videos. And if this isn't already, if you see a video that isn't already blocked by sponsor block, then that's why you have this little button here, so you can set up the in and out sections of the video of where the sponsor is, and then you basically share it with everybody else who uses sponsor block, so you can skip sponsored segments. And that way, you never have to hear any more about Manscaped, Raid, Shadow Legends, Edubirdy, all that fucking coked up bullshit. Anyway.
On November 27th, 2022, officers were dispatched to a medical emergency at the Miami International Airport in Miami, Florida. Prior to departure, the American Airlines flight crew attempted to wake a passenger to fasten his seatbelt, but he appeared to be coming in and out of consciousness. The passenger was identified as 30-year-old NFL wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. Due to the flight crew fearing he was seriously ill and that his condition would worsen through the 5-hour flight, they called for police and fire rescue.
Hello. It's a football player, and it seems like either drunk too much or doing something that is not responding.
Okay. Rescue's here, no?
No, but he's not responding.
But the rescue's here?
By the way, nah, I'll save it. Never mind.
You guys just landed?
No, we were leaving.
Sorry?
We were leaving, not taking off.
Upon arrival, the officer suspected Odell was extremely intoxicated.
I don't know. He said he's like that. He's been like that. Yeah.
You waking him up or no?
He know it. He opens up his eyes. Sir, are you able to get up? Can you get up, please? You okay? Yeah. What's wrong? The airline's called for you, sir. I don't know what it is.
You good?
How you doing, bud?
Look at these little seats, dude. This seat has like a TV screen. It's got a desk. He's got huge lounging space with a bunch of leg room. This is a fancy fucking cabin. I have never actually seen a cabin like this before on a plane. I've been on a lot of planes too.
He's probably on a deep sleep. You know where you're at, sir?
So I don't want to drag this one out, especially because I'm not a football fan, and this guy's mainly getting a video just because he's a big football guy. But basically, this is a millionaire who got on this plane intoxicated. He was unresponsive to the flight attendants and would not put on his seatbelt sign. And when asked to leave the plane, he refused, forcing the airlines to deplane everyone from the plane, at which point they would still force him to get off the plane anyway. Now, if you recall the if you recall the United Airlines scandal, where that doctor guy got dragged off the plane while everyone was on it, and he got all bloodied and stuff, and it got all over social media and whatnot, that is exactly the thing that the airlines is trying to avoid, and they will inconvenience everyone on that plane in order to avoid that sort of PR disaster. What's really frustrating about this particular video is that this starts as a medical call because You have a passenger who's unresponsive, so they're calling fire and EMS right away, right? They get here, find this guy's super intoxicated, so now they're worried that they're going to have to physically remove him from the plane. You're not going to be a hard you're not going to be a hard asshole if one, you are rescue services and not cops. Two, you're not going to be a hard ass if there's a pre-existing precedent that this could be a PR disaster for you. Only third in line does it come up that, oh, also, this guy's actually kind of a big deal, and it would be kind of a big deal if we made a scene out of this. So, unfortunately, the course that they have to take is they have to deplane everyone off the plane, and then everyone on the plane can post to Twitter and say, oh, does this, some football asshole refuse to get off the plane, and so we were delayed. Does the flight get canceled? I don't know if the flight gets canceled, but he's kicked off the plane, and he is forced to board on a different plane. He actually had checked luggage. I'll just play this muted. He actually had checked luggage, and his luggage still went with the plane to its destination. So I don't think the flight was canceled, but it was seriously delayed. And it took his luggage, but they weren't allowed to let him stay on the plane with it. But again, what's frustrating about this whole thing is the comments. The fucking comments, dude. They're talking about how, oh, he's the one who's getting a break. Here we go. Privilege. Anyone else would have been arrested on the spot. I've seen so many of these videos where people are dragged off and arrested. Freaking crazy. Videos like that are exactly why they did not do that. They don't want a PR nightmare like that. They would have reason to avoid that regardless of whether or not this guy was a football star. I'm surprised these cops didn't carry his luggage for him through the terminal. I'm not sure these guys are even able to distinguish the cops from PR. I can't zoom in on the emblems on these guys enough, but these are fire rescue and EMS people who are boarding the plane. They are trying to be nice to him. They are trying to be understanding, but it's like this. They're rescue services, EMS and rescue. They are not there to be confrontational with the suspect. They're not there to arrest the suspect or anything. They're just there to make sure he's doing okay. Because again, this started as a medical call in which he was unresponsive. An unresponsive medical call is a potential life-saving emergency. They might have to get up on this plane, find Odell passed out in his seat and on the brink of dying from, his heart stopping or some shit. They don't know that that's not the case. So they come up here, they're worried about him, they don't know his state, they don't know what he's intoxicated by. Was he just drinking a lot? Did he already tap into the booze before the plane is even taken off somehow? Is he on Percocets? I don't fucking know, right? They don't know that. So EMS isn't going to be confrontational. Rescue services, fire rescue isn't going to be confrontational with them. That's not their job, right? So when airport security, the police get up on the plane, they're going to give him options. And those options are going to be informed by the fact of whether or not there is already a policy in place of we're going to deplane everyone. And there's even a point at which, this guy, I think this guy specifically says, we have to deplane before we can remove them because we don't want a physical altercation around the other passengers. They literally say this in this video, and there are fuckheads in the comments saying that this guy was totally babied. Oh my gosh, it's just so much sway just because he's a football star. It's completely ridiculous, dude. Completely ridiculous. Anyway, there's like nothing worthwhile seeing about this other than like other than him getting into like a verbal spat with this guy. The guy in red here. This guy's like, why don't you just get off the plane? And he's like, fuck you, no.
There's nothing you can ever say to me, ever. Yeah, that's it. I appreciate it. The only person I appreciate your but that's just, hey, there's nothing you can just relax. You don't have to talk to him.
Yeah, he's just getting verbally confrontational with the other passengers who are just like, could you please get off the fucking plane, you drunk, so the rest of us can go where we're trying to go, instead of holding all of us up? Asshole? Anyway, that's that video. We'll just skip it.
On December 2nd, 2022, Monroe County Sheriff deputies responded to a residence to attempt to locate two individuals who had warrants in Tomah, Wisconsin. 34-year-old Kaylee Williams Schaller had a felony Monroe County warrant and a Jefferson County body-only child support warrant. Her boyfriend, 34-year-old Justin Garbett, had a Minnesota probation and parole warrant and another one through Anoka County Sheriff's Office. Deputies were familiar with both of them from previous contacts.
Deputies were
and
familiar.
aware Justin visited the address often. While en route, a deputy advised Kaylee was inside the house but hadn't come out yet.
Yeah, I can see her moving around in here. 17 minutes. Giving her a couple commands to come out. She's verbally talking with us but has yet to exit the building.
Deputies could see her pacing in the house and talking on the phone. They informed her she needed to exit the home and that she had a warrant for her arrest.
I don't know what a body-only warrant is. I'll be honest. Let's look it up real quick.
When asked if her boyfriend Justin was on the property, she told them he was in Minnesota.
Justin's gone from Mom's funeral.
While waiting for Kaylee to open the door, dispatch received a 911 call from a female stating her daughter called and told her a man with a gun had entered the Tomah Walmart.
A body-only warrant for arrests. A body-only warrant in Minnesota is a warrant issued by a judge that requires any law enforcement agency finding the person named in the warrant to arrest that person and hold them until they can be brought to court in the county the warrant was issued. Body-only means no bail can be posted to get released. Okay.
When dispatch requested further information from the female, the line disconnected.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
I just got a call from my daughter. She's at the Walmart in town. She said there's someone in there with a gun.
Okay, and what's he doing with the gun?
She doesn't know. She freaked out and ran in the bathroom and locked the door.
Did she get a description of him?
He said he was a white guy, short, blonde hair, black pants.
Okay, and how did she know? How did she see that?
I don't know. I don't know. She just called me.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, and how did you describe him?
She said he was short and white. She said blonde hair, glasses, and black pants.
Can you get the information from the daughter and find out if...
Kaylee, open the door so I can talk to you, okay? I don't want to break your grandma's door, okay? But I will.
Okay, hold on, okay. Tiffany. Who is this?
Hi.
Yes, but what are you doing? It's a cop. What are you
I'm here talking with her.
Come on in. Don't leave the door open.
All right.
What are you doing?
Well, she's got to come with us. We got some questions for her.
What do I have a felony warrant? Oh, I didn't go sign my bond.
Correct, but you
Sparta?
also have a Jefferson County body only
Which
warrant.
is what we're paying right now.
Okay, it's body only. It doesn't have
It's
a bond
body only for
associated.
child support, but if I pay $1,000 to child support, I have the email. I'll show it to you.
Kaylee appeared to be agitated and nervous as she tried to gather information to post her warrant.
Send it to me. Is the card connected to Apple Pay? Is it connected to Cash App? Actually, it's connected to Facebook. No. Okay. Just give me the card number and I'll call.
Okay, learning what a body-only warrant is actually makes this make a fair bit more sense. So she's got two warrants out for her. One is one that she says she's trying to pay off right now. She's trying to bond out so that she doesn't have to be arrested on the spot. However, he's telling her that she also has a body-only warrant in a different county so that she does have to be arrested. She can't bond out.
and pay it myself. Grandma's right here. I'm sorry. I've been trying to handle this shit. I forgot about my bond completely. I just talked to my lawyer this morning. I didn't know Justin had a warrant.
Okay.
We didn't even know.
It looks like the warrant was just issued, so for him.
Here?
Yeah, for him.
Dispatch advised the deputy that the number that called 911 was associated with Kaylee. When he requested dispatch to call the number, he observed Kaylee's phone go off, but she quickly declined it.
Did you call 911 a few minutes ago?
I might have been on accident, not on purpose.
Okay. Do you have a daughter?
Yeah, my daughter lives hours away though.
Okay. Is she at Walmart?
My daughter's in.
She knows exactly what the questions are about.
Okay, but why did you call 911 and report?
I didn't say. If I did, it was not on purpose. You've seen me on the phone in here calling people.
I didn't see you on the phone. I was standing outside.
Don't know what her warrants are about, but she's definitely going to get a charge for
dispatch center receive a 911 call stating
false
that she received a phone call from her
false
daughter
use
who was
of
at
emergency
Walmart
services.
and said that there was a man that walked into Walmart with a gun.
I have no idea. What? I have no idea. This is getting ridiculous. No.
She's upsetting Grandma.
No, all you want, but that number that keeps popping up on your phone is my dispatcher calling you.
I was wondering who the number was.
Yeah, that's the number that called because you called from this number. Kaylee, can we go talk in the kitchen for a second? So listen to me for a second.
Okay.
No, put the phone down. I want you to listen and pay attention.
So, in case you haven't realized it yet, the title of this video is "Woman Gets Caught Swatting Walmart to Avoid Arrest."
Okay. While we were here, you were inside and refusing to come out.
Yes.
Okay. You were allegedly making phone calls. Okay.
Which I have.
Why did you call 911 and report that somebody was at Walmart with a gun?
Well, I was told that, but
Okay, just again, this is one of the ones I've seen already, but just watch how she begins rationalizing this and then proceeds to rationalize it as it goes on.
was in a hurry. I didn't even do it. To be honest with you,
I didn't do it.
I've had about 5 minutes of a blackout since you guys have been here.
I blacked out. I don't remember where I am.
I remember nothing.
Okay. So back
So
up.
if I did,
Let's back up to when we knocked on the door and made contact with you.
I was on the phone
and
with
you knew
Justin.
the police were here and we were going to come in to arrest you.
Yep, I was on the phone with Justin.
Why did you call 911 and report that your daughter called you to report that there was a man at the Toma Walmart with a gun?
Probably because I was panicking.
Okay.
Okay, so I didn't do it. I blacked out. I was panicking.
Okay. Do you know that that's a crime and that's called swatting?
No, I did not know.
Yeah, that's something
I
that
didn't know it was a crime.
to elicit a large police response to a location. I assume you probably did that believing that we were going to take off.
No,
and we were just
to
going
be
to leave
honest
you
with
here.
you, I have a lot of fucking... I'm not in my right fucking mind.
Okay. I didn't do it. I don't remember it. Now I'm not in my right fucking mind.
Okay.
I'm just freaking out. My grandma can't be here by herself. I didn't know what to do. And then
I was panicking. I'm insane.
I didn't know what to do. I called 911 and I was going to say something, and then I was talking to my daughter on the house phone and she starts screaming at me.
Where's the house phone?
In my
Oh, now it's sort of true. So my daughter did call me screaming at me that something was happening.
room. Well, it was in my room. It's in the living room now. There's one right here too.
Okay. Does that show the recent calls?
Next she will say she's
No, it
autistic and
doesn't
has
do anything. That phone
PTSD.
fucking sucks. Sometimes my grandma will go to call and it won't go out. It works when it wants to. And I'm not lying to you. You can go ask my grandma. She'll tell
She
you.
hates and doesn't trust men.
I'm not worried about the phone working. I'm more concerned with the
I'm
fact
sorry. I don't even know
Listen,
what...
I'm more concerned with the fact that you called 911
Yes, and I'm
to
an
report
idiot.
that somebody was at Walmart with a gun. Okay? That elicits, one, a large amount of resources to respond to a place. Two, it's a false police report, okay?
Yes.
You're inciting panic,
Yes.
okay? And three, it's a crime.
I'm sorry. I don't even remember doing it.
I don't remember doing
Shit. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you I remember doing it, and I don't.
So you don't remember dialing 911 and then talking to a
I
dispatcher?
have it on my call log.
You don't remember hanging up on your phone as you answered the door?
Okay.
It was not even a full...
Literally the first thing she says when they open the door is she's like, hang on, like so-and-so. Like she's very loudly naming the person she's hanging up on.
Okay, but I will.
Okay, hold on, Tiffany.
Hold on, Tiffany. You see that? It's very Look, she's got her phone in her hands. Hang on, Tiffany. As she hangs up on the 911 dispatcher.
911 recording.
Did she get a description of him? He said he was a white guy, short.
Zero reaction to hearing her own voice.
She continued to fidget around and look out the back window at the small shed. The deputies received permission from the homeowner, Kaylee's grandmother, to check the property and ensure Justin wasn't there.
I like when we get these videos and it's like there's some elderly family member on site, usually grandma, and grandma doesn't want to have any of this shit. So she's just like, oh yeah, go ahead, search premises, go right ahead.
Hey,
Is Justin in the garage?
No, Justin's not here.
Positive? Because
I'm positive.
they gave us permission to check the property.
You can check the garage. He's not here.
Assisting deputies were clearing the backyard when they noticed a power cable running to the shed and was locked from the inside.
Yeah. I was watching that call on the way over too.
Is our friend with a warrant on property too?
That back shed doesn't open. Well, can you follow me outside so I can smoke that short at least?
No, we're gonna sit right here until they get back in.
There's nobody in here. My boyfriend's not on property, I swear.
From the inside?
I also definitely didn't call 911.
There's a bed in there. 10-4, just so you're aware, we are at the garden shed in the back, and it is locked from the inside.
So he's in that back shed?
No, we haven't been able to get in that back shed for years. My kids used to play back there.
Why is it locked from the inside?
Why is there a power cable running under the door?
In that shed last I knew.
Is anyone in there now?
No, nobody's been in there. I kicked Austin out when he robbed my neighbor's house.
Okay.
They left a whole fucking trail of shit.
Why is it locked from the inside?
I don't know. I don't go back there. I haven't been back there since I kicked Austin out. I don't know. I have not been back there. Justin and I were in an argument this morning, and when I was in the garage, when he said his dad picked him up and he left. He texted me. He said he was with his dad.
Nobody's there. We've never opened the shack in forever. Even though it's locked from the inside, even though there's a power cable running underneath. I haven't even been over there since this morning. So nobody could be over there.
I can show you the message. I haven't been back to that back shed. I don't go back there.
There's a light on in there too. It's like a little lantern on it.
So I don't know that he's here. She made several phone calls to him while we were in there, or while she was in there waiting on us. It would lead me to believe that he's in Minnesota.
Yeah, not here, but this door's locked from the inside, and there's like a bed in there and shit. So somebody's in there.
Sheriff's office. Whoever's in the shed, come out now, or we're coming in.
Who lives in this back shed?
Austin Jones was the last one back there.
Austin Jones? Is he currently back there right now? Because the door's locked from the inside.
I have no idea if he's back there now. He was supposed to come
Austin
this morning.
Jones. We've got a shed back here that's locked from the inside, and the property owner gave us permission to clear all of the buildings. Alright, we're gonna make entry in this back garage with permission from the property owner. Hey, Austin Custer, and he's got a warrant. That's who Austin Jones is, his alias. Austin, you in there? Who are you?
My name's Justin.
Turn around.
Justin?
Turn around.
It's not Austin, it's Justin.
Get on your knees. Hands on top of your head. Interlock your fingers. Is there anybody else in there? No.
Justin lied to me! Justin!
Anybody else?
I love how she's so upset and outraged that somebody else was dishonest. Anyway, that's all there is to this one.
On November 11th, 2022, a Monroe County Sheriff's deputy was on routine patrol when they observed a speeding motorcycle in Sugarloaf Key, Florida. According to the speed radar, the motorcyclist was traveling 117 miles per hour in a posted 45-mile-per-hour zone. The deputy
don't know if I've
activated
seen this
their
one.
emergency lights and attempted to conduct a traffic stop, but it appeared the motorcyclist accelerated and began fleeing. The deputy pursued him for 3 miles before losing visual and discontinuing for safety reasons. A few minutes later, another deputy observed the motorcyclist speeding and passing other vehicles.
Oh
in the
no,
center
there he
lane.
goes. There he goes. Oh, you're losing him. Same thing what I said before. Discontinuing for safety reasons as they continue to speed.
The operator was identified as 35-year-old Quincy Martin.
Get off the bike, let me see your hands. Get off the bike.
It's harder to chase a motorcyclist as they can weave between vehicles and go off-road more easily. That's true. That is true.
Take off your 31 mile marker. Take off your bag.
Reason moped crime is big in London? Well, especially if you're talking about like a big metro area. But this is Wisconsin.
Put your hands behind your back. Hands.
What's wrong, officer?
You're being detained right now.
How come?
Because you've been running from cops.
No.
No.
I stopped as soon as I heard you.
Does he have a GoPro? He's got a GoPro on his helmet.
You can step with me right over here. Any weapons on you?
I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. I'm not from here.
Code 5, 1 detained. No weapons on you?
No, sir.
You mind if I take your helmet off?
No problem. You have to take off the strap.
Your favor. Have a seat right here while we sort things out, okay?
No problem.
Hold on. Step right out. Okay.
Serving the Florida Keys? Oh, this is Florida?
Good morning, guys.
Oh, this is Florida. Never mind. It's not Wisconsin. So used to seeing Wisconsin videos.
Come on, brother. I'm alright.
What's your name?
My name is Quincy.
What is it?
Quincy.
Can I call you Quincy?
Nope. Quincy.
Quincy?
No problem.
How about can I call you Q?
Yeah. My name is Quincy. Can I call you Quentin? No. 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 It's not his name. It's like, what's your name? My name is John. Can I call you James? No. My name is John.
Yeah, that's
Q.
good.
Q of Deputy Torres, the sheriff's office, all right?
Yeah. How come I'm being arrested, officer? I'm not from here. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago.
Does being from Trinidad and Tobago make you immune to being arrested? The fuck is that about?
I wasn't running from the cops or anything.
They canceled last night.
Oh, okay.
Quincy told deputies he was trying to make it back on time for his flight and never saw a patrol vehicle attempting to stop him.
Sorry, officer. Whatever it is, it's a misunderstanding. I would never run from the cops. I'm not even from the country. I wouldn't do that.
All right, well, you ran from him, you ran from me. You're going about 70, passing in a no passing zone.
I didn't see it. I was trying to get back to Fort Lauderdale. I didn't know that, I couldn't pass on the inside of whatever it is that I did wrong.
All right.
I would never run from the cops.
Q, I'm going to ask you a couple questions, but before I do that... all right,
Q, gonna call you Q.
You know what Miranda warning is?
Miranda?
What was that edit there?
Run from the cops.
Q, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, but before I do that, all right, you know what Miranda warning is?
See, that is something you're only gonna see on Code Blue Cam. Police activity doesn't do that.
Miranda? Yeah. Do they do that? The police do that over there. But anyway, so in the United States, you have the right to remain silent, all right? But so, like I said, I'm going to ask you some self-incriminating questions, which I don't want you to feel like you have to answer without your attorney present, okay? So before I do that, I'm going to read this to you, okay? Before we ask you any questions, understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be against you in court.
This is kind of boring, to be perfectly honest. There's nothing too special about this one. He's clearly compliant. He's made his case. It was speeding. He stopped. Whatever.
On October 11th, 2022, an officer was on patrol when he observed a male subject riding a bicycle without a front light in La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Oh, this one is
the
so
officer
dumb.
pulled aside and exited his vehicle in an attempt to stop the male.
There's nothing to this one. It's basically just a guy on a bicycle riding around at night without a light on. I think this guy has a particular case to say the police are wasting their fucking resources arresting him. This is a dumb fucking crime. This should not be a crime. It's a bike. He's on the sidewalk. He's hurting no one. Fuck off. That was really dumb. He was a total asshole and he's totally asshole and non-compliant and everything, but I really don't agree with that one.
October 19th, 2022, an Ozaki County Sheriff's deputy was monitoring traffic on
this one's good.
November 8th, 2022. Police were dispatched to a residence for theft from a motor vehicle in Wausau, Wisconsin. Upon arrival, officers made contact with a male subject outside the house. The male stated his backpack was recently stolen from his vehicle. He tracked his location with Apple AirTag, leading him to the reported residence. He also said the backpack contained several important papers, including military documents and banking information. He told police he knocked on the door, asking the resident about the backpack, but they claimed they didn't know anything about it.
Good. Matthew?
Yes, sir.
Officer Austin, what's going on?
So, my bag got stolen today.
Okay.
I wouldn't really care for it, except there's military documents in there that I need.
Okay.
So, they got pinged at this house right here. I knocked on both the doors and they said they don't know anything of it. It was at this house right here. I mean, it's kind of bugged around, but her and I drove here and it's been, I don't know. I mean, I looked in the grass, maybe somebody threw out the window, but I can't find anything. And I tried to ping it and play a sound, and I can't. It's not in the grass. I can't ping it.
Can you just show me the ping again, just kind of where it's...
Usually it's right there, but before it was right over here, so it's kind of been jumping back and forth. I don't know if somebody's moving it around.
Okay. What kind of iPad is it?
It's a backpack.
Oh, backpack?
Yeah, it's like a black military combat bag.
Okay.
So,
okay.
I mean,
what's in it that you're tracking?
An AirTag. So I don't know if you know what an AirTag is, right? I don't know if somebody might have thrown out the window. I wouldn't care if they took the shaving cream. I wouldn't care. It's a travel bag. So I wouldn't care if they took anything else. But there's a food binder in there. Yeah. It has my banking information, my notes, my military documents. I need that binder. I don't care about
Okay. I mean, it could very well just be in the garbage. Sounds like somebody answered the door though.
The resident was later identified as 19-year-old Mario Camacho Jr.
Mario? Okay. So, you got the backpack here, or?
I actually don't. I have neighbors, and he told me that he talked to them.
Okay. These neighbors over here?
Or these ones. I don't know. He came to this house.
Oh yeah, the air tag is going.
I'm not sure what they're censoring here. Maybe his pants are exposing a little bit of pube.
That's not bad.
That's my only guess.
Okay. Alright.
Like I said, I don't know why it would be popping up here. Like I said, the neighbors, anybody else in this area, I'm the only one here I know what is in this house, and there's definitely no backpack in here.
Alright, just I might come back to chat with you, just think tight.
They searched the garbage cans outside Mario's house and discovered several empty purses and wallets.
Uh-oh.
5962. Can you advise, were any purses or brown wallets taken from these vehicles? These garbage cans are full of purses and brown wallets.
Sounds like a shoplifter lives here.
Here too.
Or not even a shoplifter, just a burglar.
Hey, garbage? Yeah.
While the officers were waiting outside the house,
Someone who breaks into cars, probably.
Driveway.
Uh-oh. A new challenger comes.
What's going on? What's going on? I just want to know what's going on because I drove by and I seen y'all searching through my brother's trash can, so I'm just wondering what's going on.
Already hater. Can you get the hate vibes off that already? Just the look. Just the I'm just here to find out what's going on.
Well, someone's got to let me know what's going on.
No, you don't. You're not related. Excuse me. This is our a crime scene right now. Could you fucking leave?
Do you live here?
No, that is a no. What that she just responded with? No, I do not live here.
Here often, and I drove by and seen you guys searching my brother's garbage can, so I am just wondering what's going on.
Okay,
and
well,
there's cars out here.
If you don't live here, you don't need to know right now.
Actually, I do need to know your business.
Dude, Mario, what's going on?
10-4, you have enough, can you run her?
The female was later identified as 22-year-old Chertisha Camacho.
Who are these people?
They're the ones who called us.
Okay, so they don't live
Henry,
here. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
So
why I just wrote past
he
you
had a
guys
bag
and searched through
stolen.
my brother's
Will you let
garbage
me talk?
can.
Will you let me talk?
I actually been asking y'all to talk since I pulled up here, so yeah, go ahead. Thank you.
So he had a bag stolen from his car last night. Had an air tag in it. Air tag places it somewhere between these two houses. So
You know who lives in the other houses?
we're talking with them right now. We're gonna go next door, but the air tag shows
Okay,
it right
that's
here.
fine, but don't go searching through my brother's garbage can for
That's public
y'all don't
property.
Okay, that's not your concern. It's not your garbage can. It's also public property.
have the right to do that. And y'all know better than that because y'all are police officers.
Oh, good. Good thing she has the law book all memorized.
Don't do no like that without his permission. Straight up.
We have the authority
It's really
to
that.
search the
No,
garbage.
you don't.
How fortunate that the sister of the suspect is also a lawyer.
Now without my brother's permission, you don't. That's illegal in a. I can't even search my neighbor's garbage can. So I know you can't search my brother's garbage can. Don't do nothing like that without his permission. Thank you.
Okay. So what are we doing right now? Here.
Due to the AirTag ping location and marijuana odor coming from the house, officers found it reasonable to make entry and make sure there were no other residents.
Alright, who else is home right now, Mario? Just you? Alright, I'm gonna have you step out. Are you...
That torn front screen, I hate that.
Weed, we're gonna be applying for a search warrant. Is there anybody else home? Okay, have a seat. Have a seat for me right now. We'll talk about that later.
Hey, Tisha. Hey, Tisha. Police department. Make yourself known if you're in here. Do it now. Hey, they said they smell you.
Y'all don't smell no weed, so y'all can
Stay
get
out here.
Stay out.
Stay
I
out.
don't smell weed.
No,
My brother
stay
don't
out.
smoke weed.
Stay
So did
out.
y'all check the neighbor's house if y'all smell weed?
Stay out.
No, sir. Y'all don't have the right to do that. There's no scent of weed in this house. Do y'all want to come and smell? Do y'all want to come and smell?
We're recording.
By the way, I see way too many people like this all the time. Not this guy. This guy's being really chill. This guy's being really relaxed. I mean, he's obviously disagreeable and everything. And he's ultimately going to say that he doesn't want the house to be searched without, like, a warrant and everything. Which he has a right to do. This lady is just being a turbo bitch, though. And I'm so sick of seeing turbo bitches all the time, every day, at my workplace.
Right now.
Does someone else want to come and smell? My brother don't smoke weed, so it don't smell like weed in here.
Stay out.
Get out of my brother's house before I call a motherfucking lawyer. Sir, don't grab
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, if you're just gonna straight up, like, scream full volume in a police officer's face, I would expect you to get arrested.
Stay
out of the house. Go back in the car.
And once again, someone else needs to get their fucking dumb fuckhead involved.
Have a seat. Have a
Y'all
seat.
don't have the right to search this
Have a
house.
seat.
I will. Y'all don't gotta grab me up like that. Y'all do not have the right, Mario. Tell them that they don't have the right.
Back to the car.
Right now, we're securing the house.
Tell them right now. Just don't be mad. Just tell them.
have the right to go in my house.
We are
Without a
securing the
search
house.
warrant. Tell them that, Mario. Tell them that. Tell them. They do not have the right to go into your house.
I'm
without a
recording
search
this.
warrant.
It doesn't matter if you're recording it, dummy.
They can search
searching
we
it.
cannot let you back in the house right
That's
now.
fine,
Hey,
Mario, but tell them. Mario,
he
listen.
said,
Shut up and listen, boy.
He didn't say search.
Shut up.
No, it's not a search.
Tell them they do not have the right to search the house without a search warrant. And they need to wait.
We are not.
They're being really inconsistent with what they mean by searching the house. Like, pursuant to reasonable suspicion, the smell of marijuana, the ping location of the air tag, they have reason to I think they later they later say, quote unquote, freeze the scene, which is to basically clear the rooms, make sure that they have everyone where it is, make sure evidence isn't moved, and if in the process of doing that, they locate said evidence, then obviously they're going to want that to be where it is. They want them in the house. Like, if this was like a big drug thing for example, they wouldn't want them going into the house and like flushing the drugs down the toilet or what have you. Eventually, we find out that the backpack's actually been in the bathroom this whole time. So this dude right here has been lying to the officers.
Searching the house.
Well, you guys were just in there without his permission after we told you not to be in
It
there.
had nothing to do with it. Now she's getting arrested. Yeah, exactly.
It would be a lot simpler. If y'all leave, this would be solved way simpler without y'all here. Y'all searching shit y'all ain't got no reason to be searching.
It's also entirely possible that this guy is actually covering for her and she's actually the one who steals all the shit and hides it in his trash cans. It's entirely possible. I think he gets charged for receiving stolen goods. For possession of and receiving stolen goods.
Y'all sitting there trying to take advantage of somebody that don't even know how to get to point A to
But right now we're waiting on another officer because things are kicking off way too much, man.
Y'all doing too much. Mario, just sit down.
By the way, I'm sorry that the text is clipped off on the side over here. I'm not sure what's causing that or how I can prevent
These
that.
motherfuckers know the law. They know better. I shouldn't have to tell them that. And then they put me in handcuffs because I told them right from motherfucking wrong. Like, I shouldn't even have to say that to y'all.
Listen, you got it.
Is y'all body cameras on?
Listen,
Is your body cameras on? Always so concerned.
Mario, we don't even gotta say nothing else. As long as you know, step out of Mario. Tell me to step out of your house.
Go look at I'm watching. Go look at my
Mario, they don't have the right.
Can you put her in
Dude, her behavior is every reason they would want to have their body cameras on, just so a jury knows exactly the sort of shit they were going through in order to execute A, a search warrant, B, find this guy's fucking bag, you know? What a headache.
Mario, because you see they try to take me to jail because Mario, they can't get into your house. The only reason they're in there is because you told them to go in the bathroom. I swear to God, Mario, if you tell them to get out of the house, they can't.
This guy in isolation has got to be really frustrating, but the lady is so much more aggravating that he just seems like he'd be a dream of a person to speak to by comparison.
After a brief search of the home, an officer discovered the stolen backpack in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Stop resisting. Stop. Stop.
That's in the bathroom. Okay.
So what's in the bathroom? Resisting. Stay back. I'm just recording. Stay back.
I'm just recording. You don't need to be recording from 3 feet away, my guy.
Spread your feet.
I'm just yelling, dude.
I'm just yelling, dude. Could you stop yelling?
I'm not even fearing. That's the thing. I'm just recording. I'm recording. No, he has mental problems. I'm trying to let y'all know.
He has mental problems? He's the most level-headed of all 3 people here.
Now is the time where you're under arrest. You're gonna get searched.
That's fine, but under arrest for
Stop
what?
moving.
Sir, 1, 2, 3. What am I under arrest
Stop
for?
moving.
Are you gonna tell
Right
me?
now is resisting. That's what you're under
I'm
arrest
not,
for.
because I'm not moving. I'm just talking. So I'm just asking you, what am
I asked you to come over to the
what
car.
am I being arrested for? Why am I in handcuffs? Any one of y'all gonna tell
It's
me that?
just the biggest mystery.
That's it, man. I'm finna get in the car, bro.
I'm finna get in the car, bro.
Get away from me, bro.
Get away from me, bro. Yeah, get in the car. Stay in the fucking car like we asked you to.
Then we'll talk.
All right, that's fine. But listen,
When I came, for me to talk to you, you're yelling over
it's hard to talk when no one's letting me speak.
Because now isn't the time to talk.
No,
Now is the time
no,
to
I'm like, what the f? I have the right to.
Now was never the time to talk. You were not on the scene until you introduced yourself into the scene. And nothing you said was of any value to officers. It was not like, oh, I'm a witness from down the street, and I can tell you these people are, like, stealing backpacks all the day. I can see them disposing their trash cans all the time. That would have been some useful information to have, like to provide to the cops or something like that. But no, you just showed up and were just an instant pain in the butthole.
Talk.
Sit down, please.
Y'all put me in handcuffs because y'all don't want me telling my brother that y'all don't have the right to go into his house.
Man, yeah, it's a real shame that the handcuffs don't actually silence you.
Without a search warrant. But what am I being arrested for? What am I being
resisting.
Why am I in a handcuff? Why am I in handcuffs?
Because you're not listening.
Because I'm yelling. I don't have to listen to y'all.
Yes,
I'm a
you do.
woman. I can yell if I want to. Y'all weren't listening when my brother said not to go in this house for a. I don't even know.
We're writing a search warrant.
My brother told y'all not to go in his house.
We have a right to freeze the scene. We're not searching.
That's fine.
So we're writing a search warrant.
But y'all gotta tell me what I'm in handcuffs for.
You're in handcuffs because you're not listening and you're arrested for resisting.
I believe the officers were actually the first ones to even state that they were applying for a search. I could be mistaken on that, but I believe they specifically said that they're going to apply for a search warrant so they can search the house, and they were speaking to him about being able to. They're speaking to him that they were actually going to be doing that when she showed up and just fucked everything over. All she had to do was be chill. Yeah, if she could just be fucking chill. She could just relax. If she could just not walk in on a scene that the officers are trying to sort out and just inject herself into the situation that she has no business in.
I drive by and these motherfuckers searching my brother's garbage can. I pull in.
She's entitled to her brother's garbage can.
Why y'all searching my brother's garbage can? I asked that at least 4 times.
And you were explained only after you were also told it's none of your fucking concern.
Neither one of the officers wanted to respond to me.
He had a bag stolen from his car last night. Had an air tag in it. Air tag places it somewhere between these 2 houses.
So then I get to asking my brother what's going on. Then I start asking the other people who called the police what's going on. They get to telling me what's going on. Now he wants to butt in and tell me what's going on. Hello, y'all don't have the right to search my car. You do not have the right to search my car. On my son. I will be pressing charges. That's on my son. The same lawyers that's fighting my little baby brother's case.
This lady has reproduced. That's terrifying.
For him being killed in a crash are going to be the same motherfuckers that's going to be doing this for me.
I'm sorry, who was killed in a crash? Was that your son? On your son? Was your son killed in a crash that you're now using his name?
But in to tell me what's going on. Hello, y'all don't have the right to search my car. You do not have the right to search my car. On my son. I will be pressing charges. That's on my son. The same lawyers that's fighting my little baby brother's case.
Oh no, your baby brother. So, baby brother's case.
Being killed in a crash.
Baby brother was killed in a car crash. And now she's now swearing on her son. Dragging her family members through the dirt. Apparently she has a son. Somebody stuck their dick in this fucking abysmal, heinous freak show.
Are gonna be the same motherfuckers that's gonna be doing this for me.
Okay, Mario, let me explain to you.
Would you stick your dick in that? I wouldn't.
What's going on, okay? I know there's a lot going on here. Unless you've already explained.
I was just doing that, finishing it up.
Showed up here, okay? The air tag was popping here. All right.
Look at this. 11 minutes later, we're just having this completely calm, peaceful conversation.
All right. Open the door. It smells like weed. Okay, that gives me the right, by law, to secure the residence for the application of a search warrant, which I will be doing. Okay, that means I can go inside, secure you and any persons that would be in there. The residence is secure. Okay, in that cursory protective sweep, he located our backpack back there. You said it wasn't there. Okay, obviously, that's an issue we will address when we get to it. Okay? Obviously, you've probably been doing some things that you're not supposed to be doing. Okay? Part of how we can approach this type of issue now is I can absolutely continue to proceed and apply for that search warrant. And if the judge approves it, I'm going to search this residence. The alternative to that is, with your consent, I can also search this residence. Obviously, we know we're going to find a backpack. That's mainly what we're here for, and probably could have avoided it if you would have just turned that over to begin with. But now we've gone obviously a little bit too far. Is that your sister there? That got a little bit too vocal about things, even though we were 100% within our right. With that being said, I'm going to ask you, will you give us consent to search your building here?
I don't care if you guys search it, just please do not mess.
We're not going to help with it. Is there any weed in there that we need to be concerned about?
I have bags of clothes. I need to do laundry.
Okay. I'm not concerned about laundry or anything like that, but you give us consent to search your residence here.
Actually, I don't, because a responsible person, I would rather wait until we get word from the judge. You know
That's
what I
fine.
mean?
That's fine. At this point, I'm going to place you under arrest for theft at this point.
He was totally within his right to do that. Excellent. See that went so smoothly. That went so smoothly. So smoothly. Except that lady could not shut her fucking mouth.
There's nothing else that can happen after this.
There's more of her though, don't worry.
Hey, I need to breathe. Can you
W Mario. Oh yeah.
Hey, can you please crack the door a little bit? Can you please crack the door a little bit?
We don't even have her on the hook for any crime whatsoever, other than we don't have her on the hook for any crime whatsoever, other than just being a heinous obstructing bitch, right? Mario is probably on the hook for theft in as well as like identity theft. Like he's probably got some pretty heavy charges if he's actually responsible for all those purses and all those IDs that were in the trash can. Not to mention the military documents he fucking stole. And this lady somehow, just raise your voice, be a little bit too fucking nasty, and all of a sudden I just want to see her go down way harder than that guy.
I need some fresh air, and this handcuff, it was no reason for this handcuff to be on me so tight.
Guys, she can't breathe. The handcuffs are on too tight.
I'm resisting. I was just yelling. I put my hands behind my back for them. I was just yelling there. I don't know why this handcuff is so tight on my wrist.
Handcuffs are double locked on your wrists so they don't cut off circulation to your wrists. So you put handcuffs on and you lock them the first time. That's so that they actually stay on and they don't just slide off your hands. And they're also double locked so that they do not continue to tighten. So they don't come off in the one direction and they don't go off in the other direction. In one direction, they just detach. In the other direction, they tighten. That's why they double tighten handcuffs so that they do not cut your wrists too tightly.
While speaking with Shartisha's boyfriend in the red car, police also detected a strong odor of marijuana coming from the vehicle.
So sir, get away from me, sir.
No, this guy's on the hook.
We need to identify
Because they showed up. They showed up fucking blasted.
I don't even have my license. I'm not driving. Would you be willing to give him your information? Yes, I will.
Think she's crying. Yeah, she ought to be crying. Fuck her. I don't feel safe around you guys. Yeah, just look at them in the background, just beating the absolute shit out of Mario.
She starts screaming, it goes back up. What's your last name?
Can I get somebody else? I don't even like your attitude. You want to talk to me?
I don't want to speak to you. I don't like your attitude.
No, you're going to talk to me right now. What's your last name?
Why is he talking to me?
Because I'm tired of you guys not listening when I give
Shartisha has PTSD.
What do you mean? You and your sister. I'm going to help you. Let me just. Yeah, you can handle it.
Okay. Yes, this officer is way too fucking heated right now. He just tapped out with the other officer because he's like, I am gonna lose my shit on this guy.
Car reeks of weed. We're gonna let
Hey,
him leave.
Callum, what's up?
Due to the strong smell, they found it suitable to be searched too.
That dude is a piece of shit. My son, dude, if I ever catch this out here and he comes at me like that again and I have my gun permit, oh my God, dude, I swear to God, anything I'm in the rights to do is gonna happen. I don't want
Does your rights include murder, Miss Lawyer?
to yell. I never wanted to yell. I just wanted someone to listen to me talk.
I want to go back and just establish what she actually said right there.
Dude, if I ever catch this out here and he comes at me like that again and I have my gun permit, oh my God, dude, I swear to God, anything I'm in the rights to do is gonna.
If this guy comes at me and I have my gun permit, anything I'm within my rights to do. Well, she's got a very firm grasp on what her rights are and what her brother's rights are and what the rights of the purses and the trash cans are. So, you can trust her. She's not going to shoot anyone outside of her rights, right?
Happen. I don't want to yell. I never wanted to yell. I just wanted someone to listen to me talk. As soon as I start raising my voice and yelling, they're like grabbing me up, putting me in handcuffs, roughing me around. It's like no reason to do that just because I'm yelling.
Okay, just the movement of your head is every reason we have to arrest you right now. You're just doing the thing, and it just drives rational people up the wall.
No reason to do that. When if y'all would just calm down for a second and just listen to me and answer the one little basic question that I had, which is what is going on, then none of this would have happened. There was just straight up no reason to do me like that. I tried so hard to be a good person. I swear to God, dude, I stayed here.
She tries so hard to be a good person.
Officers in this city do good. I don't even care about the police, bro.
I try so hard.
I never do no shit like that, but bro, I swear I can't do this.
I don't do anything
wrong.
wrong.
I deserve to be treated like this, dude. I'm involved in the community and everything.
I'm
bro.
involved in the community.
I can for this city, bro, and I study getting treated like shit, bro. I don't give a what the family done did. I'm just asking to be treated like a human, bro. Like what the I do to be pushed up against, like.
All right.
It was completely dehumanized.
Organize this as best as I can for you. So, a large majority of the property from your backpack was just located on Cleveland. It'll be back at the police department at some point today.
No way. What do you mean like a large majority?
Some paperwork, some.
Is it like wait? So like, okay.
Okay, so the contents of this guy's backpack. This guy's backpack is inside the house, but like the paperwork and stuff that he's so worried about is found. It was just recently found elsewhere, and it was turned into the police department. So his backpack and its contents have been separated, and naturally that would bother the fuck out of me. She's a community figurehead. You can't mess with her.
It sounds like a majority of it was scattered. But hear me out. There's another side to this. So while checking the residence to make sure nobody else was in there, you found your backpack. So
I just came here last night. Okay, so this is my.
All right, we don't care about this. Nice guy. He's getting his stuff back. Excellent. That's what we want. Let's see the lady scream into the camera some more.
Going on right now, and it's gonna take a few more minutes. Okay?
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I don't have all day. It's okay.
All right. Thank you.
The whole time I was just trying to get a question and point across.
Okay, well I've explained to you what I can.
Okay, I know your job is done with. It's not your job to be nice to me anymore. Have a good day. I know you don't give a.
Well, that's not what I'm saying.
There's no reason. No, I know you don't give a. Like this is crazy because y'all don't understand. Like there is no single reason why these cuffs should be on me. Swear to God, this is people kill themselves about. I try so hard.
This is what people kill themselves about. I try so fucking hard. Man, she's just such a good person. And she's just an upstanding pillar of the community, never does anything wrong. She studies to get into college and all that stuff. She tries so hard. Alright, we gotta see that one more time.
Your job to be nice to me anymore. Have a good day. I know you don't give a.
Well, that's not what I'm saying.
There's no reason. No, I know you don't give a. Like, this is crazy because y'all don't understand. Like, there is no single reason why these cuffs should be on me. Swear to God, this is people kill themselves about. I tried so hard for nothing.
Okay.
Please walk up to my car right here. You're weird, dude. Weirdo. Piece of shit. I hope your motherfucking wife gets raped or she's getting dicked down by a real and not you piece of shit.
Okay, so here's my question to you guys. We're supposing that she's an upstanding member of the community. She tries so hard to be a good person. And when someone arrests her for being a heinous freak show, sticking her nose in somebody's business where it doesn't belong, and she says,
People kill themselves about. My car right here. You're weird, dude. Weirdo. Piece of shit. I hope your motherfucking wife gets raped or she's getting dicked down by a real and not you piece of shit, bitch.
or she's getting dicked down by a real nigga. I hope your wife gets raped by a real nigga. Classy.
These motherfuckers don't even know they going to fucking hell.
You got 2 gloves? Yeah. I'll help step to do the search here. I got some.
No! He is not supposed to be in my car!
Love that.
Ain't nobody supposed to be in my car. Okay, well, my son needs to be somewhere safe and get driven home safely.
He will.
Not by a police officer, because y'all.
Sorry, did you bring your son to the scene of a crime? Is that what she's saying right now? Has her son been in the car this whole time while she's been freaking the fuck out?
Can't be trusted.
Okay, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah, I'm sorry you feel that way. I feel that way because he just hammered me the up against a car like I was really doing something other than yelling.
This officer lifted her up by her feet, swung her bodily into the side of the police cruiser, and just made sure that wasn't on the body cam.
Last name Price. I'm gonna remember that, and that's on my son.
Are you threatening me?
It's not a threat at all. So don't wonder weird like that. No one ever threatened you, ever.
I'm just making sure you understand that threatening a police officer is a felony, and I will charge it.
Like I said, I did not threaten you. Never.
He's
would.
so
I'm
calm, and he's like, I am
anything.
not. I will not fuck with you.
To me, I need to know your last name.
Yep, there's 3 cameras on you right now.
That's fine, Mr. Price. All this because I asked the officer why they're going through my brother's trash and that they don't
Feel
have
so
the
bad
right to
for
go
the
into my
kid.
brother's
Yeah,
house
what
without
a
search warrant.
what a
Like,
terrible
that's just
situation for the kid, man.
Okay, listen.
There's no rough me up about that.
Can I explain it to you?
I'm really fighting y'all. Like, y'all motherfuckers.
Okay, what the worst part is about to happen right here. I know I'm spoiling it right now, but the worst part of this whole video is just about to happen. Just listen to this and tell me you don't want to fucking die.
Can I explain it to you?
I'm really fighting y'all. Like, y'all motherfuckers could have choked me, killed me, and I would have never resisted.
Okay. Nothing even close to that happened.
Whatever. What happened was y'all wanted to sit here and press as many charges as y'all can against everybody that's here to put everybody in jail and make us miserable because y'all mad that I know the law a little bit.
I'm done trying to explain it to you.
You ain't never tried to explain anything to me. When I came up here in the first place, I was asking for someone to explain something to me, and it never got done.
Can I explain?
And then I got thrown onto the ground and because I said you need a search warrant to go into my brother's house. Well, first of all, maybe if someone would have explained something to me.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh wow. That is some deep-seated cringe. Holy fuck. Oh my god.
Y'all motherfuckers could have choked me, killed me, and I would have never
happened.
Whatever. A little bit.
I'm done trying to explain it to you.
You ain't never tried to explain anything to me. When I came up here in the first place, I was asking for someone to explain something to me, and it never got done.
Can I explain?
And then I got thrown onto the ground and because I said you need a search warrant to go into my brother's house. Well, first of all, maybe if someone would have explained something to me, I would.
That exhale is just the soul leaving his body right there. There's a dead ass real conversation, and it's not in a fucking cartoon or a sitcom in which a person says, "Can I explain it to you?" Can I explain it to you? You just keep talking over me. Well, actually, if somebody would just explain it to me. Oh my god, dude.
A little more
can I explain it to you
why
then?
you're going into his house. But no one ever decided to explain something to me because according to the officers that were here in the first place,
This is an actual conversation. This is literally happening.
onto the ground and because I said you need a search warrant to
No
go
one
into
ever
my
threw
brother's
you
house.
onto the
Well,
ground.
first of all, maybe if someone would have explained something to me, I would be a little more
can I explain
understanding
it
as
to
to
you
why
then?
you're going into his house. But no one ever decided to explain something to me because according to the officers that were here in the first place, I don't live here, so it's not my business.
I mean, that is true.
Oh, well, I mean, people who don't live here, have never been here, who's not related to anybody on this property is sitting in the driveway, though, no problem. Like, this is irritating, sitting here going through every thing in my car. Like,
Wonder if that's actually how it went down in her head, or if she's just a lying piece of shit. She's 100% a lying piece of shit. No doubt in my mind. No question.
y'all clearly want to find something.
It reeks of marijuana.
Because, why would it not?
Why would it not?
I don't smoke in my house.
I don't smoke. How do you know what marijuana smells like? Of course it smells like marijuana. I think she saw the police and had a fight or flight response. Why the says? Saw the police and had a fight or flight response. No, she saw the police and she's like, oh, I'm going to step up on these guys.
And if it reeks of
This is not a fight or flight response. That is a, I am going to assert my dominance by T-posing at them.
marijuana, what exactly are y'all looking for? 300 pounds of weed or what? Because the way y'all searching this is like y'all looking for an El Chapo stash.
It's still illegal.
Checking my paint. I cannot wait to tell my clients about this.
Actually, I am going to be charging you with threatening because you threatened my wife earlier.
Doing what?
Just let you know, I am going to at least recommend charges for threatening because you did threaten my
Threaten who?
family.
Who did I threaten? Who did I threaten?
My family.
I never threatened your family.
You said you hope my wife gets raped, so.
I hope and saying did I ever say I will or someone was gonna do it?
See, that the thing is that him saying, her saying that she hopes his wife gets raped by a real nigga is not a threat. Like, he can't make that case. It's a very, very weak case. But before he got into the vehicle, she was threatening his life because she was saying that she was going to fucking shoot him if she had her quote-unquote permit on her next time she saw him.
Like, no. Hoping is one whole other fucking thing.
Well, it's still
wishing and praying and hoping is not the same as doing something or promising or threatening.
Okay.
That is not the same thing. Like I said, y'all just sitting here trying to charge people
I
with
am
just
with
about
that one because
everything
I'm
and
thinking
anything
about
y'all
it,
can.
and I think that's fair.
No, it's really not fair. The fact that I pulled over and asked the officers what's going on, and instead of simply telling me what's going on, y'all sit here and wait for me to lose my temper and start yelling, for y'all to handcuff me and push me around and roughhouse me like I'm some type of threatening boy. Y'all want me to leave here and be upset so that y'all can come back and arrest me for some other type of bullshit. Just so you know, that's not gonna happen. I'm currently getting my life together so I can have lawyers and attorneys.
I am currently getting my life together. I love that I keep hearing that in videos like this. I am in the process of getting my life together. Why was your life not already together and you were in this position?
People up in court like you, who like take advantage of people like me. Like, if y'all don't want, black people in this community, just say that.
Ah, race card. There we go. I was waiting to hear that. 1 second here. Boom, there we go. Now we got a little counter at the top of the screen. These are our race cards. So every time we get a video and they throw a race card out, we're gonna tick this one up. We'll see what our ratio is at the end. Took a little while, but we got there.
But stop treating people like for no reason. And if that doesn't have anything to do with it, then why was people treating me like to begin with?
Hi there, Officer Price, Wausau Police with one female. Can you send people down too?
Yeah, send people down because I'm such a threat. My mouth is so scary. My lips are just gonna hop off my face and start beating people up, I guess.
I wouldn't be surprised by that.
My name is Lori. I'm one of the officers upstairs. You gonna be decent with me if we go up?
I'm fine.
You're good? Okay.
Yes, I was never a threat.
Okay. All right. Well, you're going to be in my custody now. I'm going to take you upstairs. We're going to be good to go? All right. Appreciate it.
Mario was charged with felony, receiving stolen property greater than $5,000, misdemeanor counts of receiving, concealing stolen property less than or equal to $2,500, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Shertisha was charged with felony battery threat to a law enforcement officer and misdemeanor resisting, obstructing an officer, all as a repeater. Mario's cash bond was set at $1,000, and
All right, I'd like to put something forward just as a kind of a thoughtful opinion here. It's a misdemeanor for the receiving, concealing stolen property under $2,500. But if it's over $5,000, it's a felony. Isn't it been like established as like common knowledge fairly recently that like a huge majority of the population would not be able to financially recover from a surprise $500 bill? Like if somebody suddenly got a $500 bill in the mail and they got hit by that, if $500 can fucking ruin your life, then why is it only a felony to get to steal $5,000? You get where I'm coming from on that? That doesn't make sense to me. I don't agree with that. It should be much lower. Anyway. Have I seen this one? Let me see if I've gonna happen.
Okay, I'm just.
EVON.
Wanna see something I haven't seen already? You can see I binged a few of these. Here's how you become a criminal and make it worse for yourself. Let's watch some fresh stuff.
On June 17th, 2022, a vehicle operated by a male subject was pulled over for expired registration in Onalaska, Wisconsin.
See you, Knight.
The
Have a
driver
good
was
one.
identified as 21-year-old Jack Sirius Lazine. After police detected an odor of marijuana and ordered a search of his vehicle, he allegedly sped away and passed two vehicles on the shoulder. He eventually reached a dead-end street and drove through a yard, nearly striking an elderly man. Police followed him until they decided to terminate the pursuit. 2 days later, police responded to an incident where a woman said Jack Sirius hit her while holding a firearm on June 18th. He threatened to tee her up and shoot at her grandparents' house if she called the police. It was later learned he also strangled her and caused visible facial injuries. On June 20th, an investigator happened to locate Jack Sirius standing in a parking lot in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Due to Jack Sirius being wanted on several charges, the investigator confronted him.
Jack Sirius is such a weird name.
Jazarius. Hey, Chad Markin on last.
Jazarius.
Hey, you had a bunch of charges on your the girl.
On the girl.
Yeah. Was it? She was talking to me. Yeah. So
I can call her right now.
Can you?
Yeah, I can call her.
Yeah.
I go check on my dog real quick though?
No, not yet. 13, 15, 5.
It's already a good sign. So, oh, what's that? I have a lot of charges related to this person that I associate with. Sure. Let me call on the phone by not even looking at the phone and just staring out into the distance. Why don't I step away over this way and let my dog out? That's cool, right?
Got my dog real quick though?
No, not yet.
Hey,
13, 15, 5.
What's going
Send
on?
somebody here. In the back of 13, 15 South 4th. Send La Crosse here.
Hello?
What's that?
She said, what are you saying?
Nothing. Here's the deal. State Patrol wants to talk to you.
About?
About a deal the other day.
Yeah.
Did you ever get out with them?
I was about to.
You were about to?
Yeah.
Okay. Who were you supposed to get out with?
Lacrosse police.
Lacrosse? Do you know who you were talking to?
No. Who was you and...
I'm with the Onalaska PD.
Alaska?
Yep. Okay. And they got a hold of me, just trying to figure out what was going on, and...
What are you talking about, bro? He said something about your name. I don't know. What about her?
That's your girl.
Yeah, what's going on?
We have some stuff to figure out about that also.
About what?
It's a whole combination. It's that, it's the State Patrol. Did you talk to a State Patrol officer last week?
Last week?
Yeah.
No. I wasn't around on State Patrol last week.
No?
No.
Okay. Did someone give your name?
No.
No?
How would you know if someone gave your name or not?
No, not until we get it figured out. That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about right here.
I understand that, but I need to talk to you in reference to what the State Patrol is.
I'm not running or nothing.
Okay, okay. Until we figure it out, man. Oh, Jazzer.
I'm not running or anything. Just watch me walk away.
Until we figure it out.
Wait, what are you doing? I'm not running. I'm not running or anything. I'm not running or anything.
I'm not running or anything. Just don't touch me, and I'm gonna leave the area.
Jazzers, come on. Why are you doing this?
Why are you being so aggressive?
Until we figure it out.
Why are you being so aggressive?
Until we figure it out.
Like.
312-1078 is being disregarded.
What? I'm asking what's going on. What are you being detained for?
You're being detained because we have pending charges on you.
Pending charges?
Yes.
All right. Send it to my thing. Give my court date.
No. Until we figure it out.
Just mail me my charges.
I'll talk to my lawyer.
No.
I'm not fleeing or anything. I'm not fleeing or anything. Hey, I'm not fleeing or anything.
Investigator, but was shortly apprehended by an assisting officer.
312, he's running northbound. We're going eastbound. Black shorts, gray pants. Eastbound from 5th.
He's not fleeing or anything.
Going down Johnson Street. North side.
Copy, eastbound from 5th, down Johnson Street.
He's just very quickly walking to the police department with the officer.
Roll on your stomach. Roll on your stomach.
That's why I'm running.
Roll on your stomach. Hands behind your back.
Hands behind your back. What the fuck?
Hands.
Add my mom to the FaceTime.
That guy could have saved a lot of money just by spending, getting a gym membership. It's a much more expensive form of exercise he just got.
Yeah. Are you hurt?
No, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on.
I've explained it to you already.
Bro,
you pull away like that, and you get defensive.
Bro, I'm scared,
This is what's happening.
I done lost family
And I
members.
explained this already
All
to
type
you.
of shit.
Explained it all to you already.
You said I was being detained.
Exactly. And you took off.
For what?
I've explained it already.
I asked you exactly.
Dude doesn't know what detain means.
I want to know more information.
Roll at your side.
Oh, you'll get it.
Up.
1, 2, 3.
Come on.
Just stand up. Just stand up.
Bro, I just want to know more information. I swear to God. I asked that.
Spread your feet apart. You don't have anything on you. It's gonna stick
Bro,
to
bro, I
the
don't have
side,
anything on me. No weapons on you? Bro.
312.
Alright, well that's halfway through the video. Here's how you become a criminal and make it worse for yourself. Well, it sounds like he was already a criminal and made it worse just by running away, which is not really unique to this video, so
On August 21st, 2022,
Rise into
Fond du
oncoming
Lac
traffic
County
while fleeing
Sheriff
police at
deputies
130
were
miles
advised
per
of a
hour.
vehicle that had failed to stop for a neighboring police department in Rosendale, Wisconsin. The operator was driving erratically at a high rate of speed and would often go into oncoming traffic. Deputies anticipating the pursuit positioned themselves to deploy tire deflation devices.
Dangerous.
Spike strips. Spike strips.
Oh, dude, this thing, bro. 725 copy,
Not pursuing into the city.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Which one?
However, the vehicle was able to avoid those and turn down a different road.
Turn south, T-Tom, south on T-Tom. Let's go. Nope, don't worry about these. Go. You want to leave him?
They're just leaving the spike strips? What?
I'm pit certified, I should be up there.
A Rosendale police officer noted he had to go into the ditch to avoid being struck by the suspect vehicle.
You want to stop and get in there?
Maybe.
Is it going to be town line in Esterbrook? Correction, I copy to be Esterbrook.
Copy, he just went head on with me. There he is, right here.
Yep, 725.
We're gonna take over. Hold on. Seatbelt on.
Yeah, I got you.
Oop. Oop.
Don't do it, dude.
Go. Oh, damn it, I wish I was in the driver's seat. 5-4, we are on Brown right now, be coming up to D.
The sheriff made an attempt to stop them too, but the vehicle was able to avoid it again.
Which way you want to get turned around?
725, give us the air. 5-4, we are behind him right now. Speeds are 60 miles an hour.
What's your current location, 5-4?
5-4, we are on Brown coming up to D. 101 just tried to throw spikes. We're going up to D right now.
10-4.
You're good. Good? 5-4, we are southbound on D, coming up to River right now.
Man, he's going fast. Man, he's doing really fast.
Speeds 100 miles an hour. We are going, looks like he's slowing down, possibly getting on the 151. We're going to be 151 southbound.
Copy 151 southbound. Hold on, units, making sure you're happy.
Get by Dodge right away.
We are taking a southbound 151. We're on the on-ramp right now.
A whole lot of nothing in this area, dang.
Occupied. Occupied times 1, white male.
48, I'm just south of it.
Smart of that person to pull over, dang.
You're doing
Get you talking over, you were covered.
good.
Good.
You're doing good, buddy. South of TC right now, still 151 southbound, fast lane 120.
At one point, the deputy was traveling approximately 130 miles per hour, and the suspect vehicle was still pulling away from him.
Tell him I'm 130, he's blown away.
We're up at 130 right now.
The vehicle continued to drive
Can't even see
erratically at a
him.
high rate of speed, eventually driving into oncoming traffic on a 4-lane highway.
5-4, he's on the brakes right now. He's doing southbound at Deering. He's taking Deering right now. Nope, he's going head on 151 and northbound traffic. You need to take that. 5-4, he's going the wrong way, 151 northbound. It's time to get him off the road. Yeah, well,
The deputy then decided to travel in the opposing lane of traffic to give oncoming drivers visual signs of the potential danger ahead of them.
Yep, good. Stay on the shoulder. 5-4, we are now, looks like he is on the shoulder, southbound, 151 northbound lanes. You're good. State 319, are you PIT certified or anything?
He observed the suspect almost striking several vehicles head-on.
Oh God, slow her down, slow her down. 5-4, you almost went head-on with the vehicle. We gotta get him off the road. Try to get up there, but be careful, dude. 5-4, southbound at AS in northbound lane.
Yeah, there's not that much traffic out here. I can understand why they'd want to drop it at the city. But still, this is like how he's been driving this entire time.
Passing Rock River right now. State is paralleling him. Oh God. We gotta get him up there, dude. I know, but we gotta get him off the road. We're gonna be coming up to the construction here on 151. We gotta get spikes set up, get him stopped.
Advise the trooper is PIT certified.
Copy, we're going over the bridge right now, 26. Took the exit. He's taking the exit, the on-ramp from 26, 151 northbound. You be careful, this is a bend here. 5-4, just confirming we're taking the off-ramp. We're no longer southbound in the northbound lanes. We're getting on the 26 right now, it looks like.
I want to see how this ends.
North front, he's going 5-4, it looks like we're going to the south frontage road. Good, baby. Doing good, doing good. We are southbound on the south frontage road.
10154, if you can take him out, take him out.
You hear that?
Take him out, take him out.
After the suspect realized he turned down a dead-end road, he continued into the grass and through the fence.
This is going to get squirrely for him, just so you know. All right? You don't realize it's a dead end, but... You're good, you're good. Just keep going. This is a dead end here. Yep, you're ramming him. If you can, safely. 5-4, he's hopping back onto the on-ramp. Go. You're good, you're good. Go through, go through. Good.
Ooh, dang.
Go, go, go. 5-4, we're headed into a pond. We just took the ditch.
Oh, that butchered the audio.
It's coming right up to you, pond unit. Oh, shit, dude. We're headed into a pond right now.
Copy, heading into a pond.
What is this? You be careful, dude. Slow her down a little bit. 5-4 coming in.
There's like some sort of supervisor in the passenger seat.
I'm good. Passing cars on the left.
10954, we're in the village.
Getting much more busy here.
10-4, we're coming up to the intersection right now. Stop sign. 5-4, he's passing vehicles on the left. Still 70 miles an hour.
Due to the traffic and the suspect's extremely erratic driving behavior, the decision was made to terminate the pursuit.
I don't agree.
Turning 5-4, we're slowing down here.
Doesn't it just seem stupid, like, if they terminate the pursuit, then only after they stop chasing the guy, you know, they find them in a wreck later? It's happened before. Can't even say that you were actively trying to stop them from doing what they were doing when they did it.
10466.
He's still going.
5-4, we're not pursuing. We can still see him. He's going westbound on Main. Holy fuck, buddy. You good? Good work.
Disappointed.
Yeah, well, we got nothing either.
No
BMW
plate.
sedan, no plate.
Green shirt, backwards.
No
facing
plate? They
bulkhead.
didn't even get a fucking
Sure,
plate?
too. If there's anybody, or 66, he lost a bunch of equipment when he went from the frontage road back onto the road into a pond. I don't know if we can find any identifiers for the vehicle there.
That's a thought.
About 25 minutes later, the communications center received 2 separate calls of a vehicle driving erratically and passing on the right.
See, he's
Deputies
still
responded to
driving
the area
erratically.
and
They're not even chasing him anymore, and he's still doing this shit. This is why this bothers me. This is like the 3rd video in a row.
able to locate the suspect vehicle again.
Strip him. Spike strip.
A deputy advised he was going to attempt stop sticks. However, it was ineffective.
It often is.
Miss the sticks. That was him, that was him.
That's upsetting.
A short time
don't
later,
imagine
the suspect lost control of the vehicle, crashed, and attempted to flee on foot.
Wonderful.
156 1050. 156 1050. Lines are on foot.
He just ended up crashing on his own. Ended up crashing anyway.
Affirm, 2 of them. I copy.
Ambulance?
Yeah, I'm off the channel. We'll get you an ambulance, buddy. Come on.
6-6.
10-4-1-9.
We need an ambulance, 1033. Keep your hands up! Go get him.
Can't even see where his car is.
The suspect was later identified as 26-year-old Ty Glass.
No.
Right there. Please don't slam me, dude. Please.
Do not move.
Huh?
Do not move.
Okay.
Lay down, flat. Cross your feet. Put your hands at the small of your back.
What's the small?
Put them in your back right now. I got him.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I can't breathe.
Do not move.
Guys, he can't breathe. Guys, you can't touch him. He can't breathe. Don't put the cuffs on him. He can't breathe. No! No, he can't breathe.
Move, dude. Give me your hand.
Oh, I can't breathe.
These cruel and unusual bastards.
Hold on. Hold on.
Don't they understand that this
Hold
poor
your
man
horses,
can't breathe?
Ambulance on Wanzer, just north of 151.
He's double locking the cuffs.
10-4, send the ambulance on Wanzer, north of 151.
We get him up. All right. I'm going to have you roll my way, okay? All right. Get up to your knees. Grab that knife. You got anything else on you? Needles, knives, nothing?
I don't think so. Oh, fuck.
All right.
This way, this
Sit up a little bit.
Oh, I'm so dizzy.
Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Just relax, dude.
I'm gonna pass on there. I can't breathe.
All right, we're going to help you up to your feet, okay? Let's go to the knees and to the feet. All right.
Oh, my face.
Let's go.
All officers okay? Oh, I can't. Check his other side, Yager. What?
Don't go puking on me.
Oh. I have not cleared the car yet. He saw my car cut across.
Hold on, just hang tight.
101 to the unit, clear the car. We have not fully cleared the car yet, so the unit's arriving. Check the car.
I can get some water.
Just hang tight, dude. Josh, you got some good gloves? Get a real good search of them. Let's take them back over here. Sit right on the bumper of this car here, okay? You want me first or you?
You got the rifle. You two go with him. Schultz behind Tyson.
Will do. Tyson, I'm off your right side.
Yep. So you're gonna kick off and set that back seat, okay? One, two. Yeah.
On your go.
Yes, on. Alright, ready? Go. Opening the door.
Okay. Clear back here.
Alright, you're in front. Is there a chunk release?
Otherwise, we'll check for a button.
Alright.
You want me to hit the trunk and you go around my outside?
Yeah.
Can't get him out of the ignition. That's why.
Yeah, you can
put it in park.
Did it come out?
You took this thing for a ride, man.
This thing's
You can see it.
So what was he running for?
Grab me some rubbers.
Grab me some rubbers. Going in deep, guys.
I don't know if we have any water for you.
How do you think leg behind me? It's hard for me to breathe right now.
Nice edit. Like, what is this guy on about?
It's gonna be a high bail, you think?
Is it going to be a high bail?
Yeah. Probably.
There's a few charges here.
I'd say probably half a dozen counts of felony fleeing.
Half a dozen counts of felony
Recklessly
fleeing.
endangering safety.
I'm about to lose my stuff. That's my wife, man.
You don't got nothing else on you?
Oh,
Let me check your butt.
Check your butt. There we go. Rubber time. Here we go.
Plus, y'all know I'm saying that.
The pursuit
What is
lasted
with the
approximately
edits?
28 miles. During it, one sheriff's squad car and a civilian vehicle were damaged. Thankfully, no civilians or deputies were injured.
I'm probably gonna do like 15 or
I don't know how the charges work. I'm not a judge.
Gonna tell us why you were speeding, dude?
Bro, is that you who passed us?
Sorry, dude. We had to get him off the road. We're
I hear
trying.
you.
I didn't know.
No, I hear you.
I'm certified, but he's driving. I'm just like,
I hear you.
at that point when he went,
I'm like,
you got to get over. Just get him off.
yeah.
You could have caught up to him, maybe, not us.
He was at one point I was doing 130 and he was still pulling away from me.
Yeah.
So
Stand by him in 1 minute. See, K9's gonna do a sniff quick. So.
that's fine.
Sounds good. They'll stand by.
K9's checking the car for drugs.
That's a bad one.
Did he swerve at you when he passed you on the ramp?
A little bit, yeah.
Because when he took us head on at Esterbrook, he was like going like this.
Yeah,
and
he was doing a little of that shit, and I'm like, oh fuck! Like I quick zipped over him. Like,
good job, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Good job.
Holy hell, dude! That's
like either
that
he's
might
going,
beat the city one.
I think
For
like
sure.
if
That beats the city one.
Deputies believe Ty was under the influence due to sweating profusely, uncontrolled muscle movements, and dilated pupils.
Under the influence. Okay. Just an intoxicated asshole.
My face mask and the skin, bro.
Face.
Face plant.
Cut on a palm. Did these injuries stem from the crash in Waupun?
Where are we right now?
Or just right now in the field? Okay. Take deep breaths. So
Cuts, bruises.
yeah, he's got a cut on his hand. He says he's dizzy.
Can I see your hand, please?
Turn around here. Complaint of pain in his face.
Okay. Any rollover of the vehicle?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I touch you a little bit? Okay. Any pain right here? How about right here? Here? Feet forward just a little bit.
Okay, I think we're good. We could just jump to the next one.
On July 25th, 2022, a Monroe County Sheriff's deputy was on patrol when he observed a vehicle stopped at an intersection in Sparta, Wisconsin. The deputy conducted a traffic stop after noticing a male subject standing outside the driver's open door. Upon approach, the male stated his car had died and could not move. The male was identified as 25-year-old Andrew Olson.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello. Deputy with the sheriff's office. What's going on tonight?
Yeah, we're having some issues with the vehicle.
You're having some issues with the vehicle?
Yeah, it won't start up.
It won't start up? What's wrong with it?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Yep.
Want to like step over here so like these people can get around you?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right over here. No, you don't have to go into the ditch. You can just hang out over here.
The deputy observed his poor balance, slurred speech, and bloodshot eyes.
What happened? Did it stall out at the intersection or something?
Yeah, for sure. It wouldn't go.
It wouldn't go?
Yeah. Like I put on the blinker on, I tried to go, wouldn't go.
Are you talking to these people, or do you know these people, or no?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
There does seem to be an odd correlation between people who are intoxicated at the wheel and mysteriously my car stopped working.
I gotcha. How much you gonna drink tonight?
Had 1 or 2 drinks.
Okay. I tell you're slurring your speech, you're stumbling a little bit.
Yep.
You think you're safe to drive tonight?
I do.
Okay.
I just don't know what the fuck is going on with the vehicle.
Hey, you mind if I try starting it up?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, not sure. Do you have a preference for a tow? Because it can't just sit here in the middle of the road.
I just don't know what the fuck happened to it. It's like the vehicle is completely fine.
What happened when you parked here?
Well, I didn't park here. Like I hit the
Or when
stop
you
sign,
yeah,
and I was
when you
getting ready to
stopped here.
turn, and then I just lost power.
What the fuck is this person doing? Let's go!
Yeah, can I put it in park?
It should be in park,
I
right? But
mean,
you can
it's
throw the
moving
brake
right
on
now.
it. You can throw the brake on it. Well, there's your problem. There's something wrong with your transmission because it's in park. So your transmission's shot. We'll just roll it back to the side of the shoulder here. Okay, so I'll let you hop in there, and then we can just roll it back there. So take it out, park, use your brake, put your foot in there, so we can get around my car here. Put your foot in.
While the deputy assisted Andrew in pushing the vehicle off the road, he detected an odor of marijuana coming from the car.
And brake, 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 brake. A little bit,
Not
let
after
off the
sitting
brake,
in the
let off the
physical
brake
car?
a little bit. Brake, brake. How much marijuana's in the car? I smell
No, I don't think any weed's in the car.
Shouldn't be any weed in there?
I've smoked before, but there shouldn't be any weed in the car.
Okay.
No, there shouldn't be.
Alright, do you have a preference for a tow?
I mean, I'm from La Crosse, so...
From La Crosse?
Yeah.
So you don't have a preference then?
No, just anywhere in La Crosse. You know,
Well,
Dave's braking alignment, you know.
Well, we're not going to call a La Crosse tow. We can call one of the local ones, and then you can make arrangements to have it taken back to La Crosse.
I just don't know, like... Yeah, whatever you gotta do. Whatever you gotta do.
32 minutes. Alright, man, I'm just going to be hopping it back here while we wait for a tow. I'll talk to you in a second, alright, bud?
So this is a fleeing video, and yet he willfully gets into the squad car.
Order of 961 and possible 55. I'll take a second. Are you willing to do a couple field sobriety tests to make sure you're safe to drive
961
tonight?
and 55. I don't know what those codes are.
Alright. Alright, sir, you can hop out. Do you have an ID on you? Or something like that?
Yeah, I do.
We can walk to the front of my car.
Yeah,
just so we're not...
Yeah, these lights are kind of bright.
Yep. Driver is an Andrew R. Olson, last name Ocean Lincoln, Sam Ocean Nora, first name Andrew, Adam Nora, David, Robert, Edward, William, middle name R. Robert, male white. What I want you to do is I want you to put your feet together, put your hands down by your sides. Perfect. Don't grab onto your pant leg, just leave your hands nice and relaxed. And can you see the tip of my finger?
Yes.
This one right here.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Can you reach out with your right index finger and touch the tip of my finger?
Yes.
All right. What I want you to do is I just want you to follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and only your eyes and not your head. Do you understand?
Yes.
Nice. He's doing better than other people I've seen take sobriety tests.
Go up. All right. What time was your first drink at?
Maybe around 10:30.
10:30. And what time was your last drink at?
11:30.
11:30. What were you drinking tonight?
Just your beer.
Sorry, what?
Just beer.
Just beer. What kind of beers?
Corona.
Coronas.
Yep.
Bottles or cans?
Bottle.
How many bottles?
11:30. Is this 7 in the morning?
Two. When was the last time you were at a dentist?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. So
Last
not in the
time
last
you were
week?
at a dentist.
Definitely not within the last
Okay.
week.
Do you have GERD?
No.
GERD? What
So
is
what I
GERD?
just want you to step on the fog line right here and turn and face the back of your car.
I don't know what any of that stuff
I want you to put your left foot on
is.
the fog line, and I want you to put your right foot next to your left foot.
Can
heels and toes
understand
touching.
the dentist question
Now what I
because
want
they
you to do
could
is I want you to put your right foot in front of
they
your
can
left foot.
fuck you up
heel
with
to toe
drugs,
touching.
but GERD?
Other way
The hell
around.
is GERD?
Right foot in front of your left foot. There you go. And let's get that all the way on the line so both our feet on the line. Perfect. All right, this is the and put your hands down by your sides. Don't grab on your pant legs. Excellent. This is the instructional position. Do not leave this position until I tell you to do so. Do you understand?
Yes.
What I want you to do when I tell you to begin and not before is I want you to take a series of 9
He's already struggling
heel-to-toe
to
steps
stand.
down this white line, turn around on the 9th step, and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back along this line. I'm now going to demonstrate the test doing 3 steps. When you do it, you will do 9 steps. 1, 2, 3. Leave that lead foot planted. Turn around using a series of small steps like this, and return along that line. 1, 2, 3. So to recap, 9 heel-to-toe steps down, turn around as I instructed, 9 heel-to-toe steps back, hands down by your sides, looking down at your feet, and count out loud. Do you have any questions?
No, but I'm very nervous.
Okay.
Like, I know that I can do this. I know that this performs my sobriety, but this is a very nervous task. Like,
This is a
knowing
very
that
nervous
if I fail
task.
this, it may mean that I'm too intoxicated to jump. This is
So-
a very nerve-wracking test.
so-
I can appreciate
Do my
that.
best.
Okay, so don't
I've
fail
done
it.
this
Just
a bunch of times. I've done this
focus on
probably
it.
200 times I've watched people do this, if not more, all right? Probably 300 close to. So I know how people are going to do on this test, all right?
Don't be holding your arms out
are
to
you
your
ready?
sides. That's a big fail.
All right, you want to put your right foot in front of your left foot, get back in that original position right there, perfect, and you may begin. And look down at your foot,
Yep.
and count
Yep.
loud.
Yep. Yep. He's raising out his hands.
As instructed, yep.
Hands down at your sides. Hands down at your sides. Nah. Nah, nah,
Hands
nah,
down by your
nah.
sides.
Nope. 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 The point is you're not supposed to be using your hands to balance yourself.
All right, you done? And one last test. We'll step right onto my light here and turn and face me. Perfect. What I want you to do again is I want you to put your feet together, put your hands down by your sides, don't grab onto your pant legs, just leave them nice and relaxed. Perfect. Again, this is the instructional position. Do not leave this position until I tell you to do so. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. What I want you to do when I tell you to begin and not before is I want you to raise either your left foot or your right foot. It's up to you. Approximately 6 inches above the ground. I want you to look down at your foot and count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. At no point during the test are you to put your foot down. If you do put your foot down, pick it back up and continue from where you left off. Do not use your arms for balance. And you may begin.
So the act of
on either
actually
sides.
looking down at his foot
You'll
is
just leave them straight down.
what should really throw off his
Yep.
balance.
And count out loud.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
He's got kind of a weird posture doing that.
Last thing I need you to do is give me a sample of your breath to determine if you're impaired by drugs or alcohol. Are you able to do that for me tonight?
Andrew agreed to a PBT, which indicated his blood alcohol concentration at 0.152.
You know what the legal limit to operate in Wisconsin is? Yep, you're at a .152. So if you don't place your hands behind your back, you're under arrest for operating while impaired. Hey, easy there. Easy there. What are you doing? Don't tense up on me, buddy. Don't tense up on me.
When the deputy reached back to grab his handcuffs, Andrew suddenly pulled away and sprinted off.
Don't grab your hands together. Relax your hands. Take it easy.
No taser. And just like that, he's disappeared into the darkness. Oh.
32 Monroe.
Officer's worn out.
Foot pursuit northbound Highway 27.
The deputy located Andrew several times during the foot pursuit, but he continued to ignore commands and run off.
Get out here right now.
What, does he not notice he's, like, been found until he's 4 feet away and talking to him?
32, 33. He just turned around the house. East side, correction, west side of 27. Black shirt, tan shorts. Hey, man. Come on here, I'm going to OC you. Come here. Come here, right now.
Just spooking around somebody's property.
Ground.
Get him. You little bastard. This cop does not have the energy for this. Did he fall? I think he
About
like,
15
tripped.
minutes later, he was located again, laying on his stomach in the woods.
Stop right there. 35, I got him.
Moving you, moving you, moving you, moving you.
Don't move. Don't move.
I got you, Mihai. You're injured. All right, I got cuffs. Put your hands behind your back right now. Do it now. I got taser. Put your hands behind your back. Do it now. You're gonna get tased. Lay on your stomach. Put your hands behind your back.
Please stop touching
Put your hands behind your.
While he actively resisted arrest, Andrew threatened the deputies and made several attempts to grab their gun.
Tase you.
Stop coming to me like that. God, don't you
touch me twice.
touch me like that.
He's grabbing a hold of my gun.
No, you're being a punt. I was good. You
Gonna sue him for what?
Get the up! Put your hands behind your back.
How the am I gonna do that?
Oh, he's biting me! Get off of me!
And he's biting.
Get off. Stop biting me!
Get off of me!
I'm transitioning.
No!
All right. Give me a light. Give me a light so I don't hit us. Stop.
Get off of me.
Oh, just doing some OC like right in his face.
God, you bit me, bro.
You're on my hand!
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't! You're on
Give me your other hand.
I can't!
Give me your other hand.
You're on them!
Stop resisting.
You're on
Stop
them!
resisting.
You're on them! I'm gonna kill you! I can't! I can't!
Okay, boy, I got one arm right here. God damn it, Kevin. The hell, man?
Get your hands together.
Put your hands be.
Second most aggressive so far. Which one? The suspect?
All right, I'll hold this. You bring it in. God damn it, dude.
Don't you fucking goddamn me. You deserve to fucking die.
No, he bit me, punched me in the face.
Yeah, because you. Oh, don't even start. You fucking faggot ass bitch.
He was super compliant up until the cuffs came out. And all of a sudden, I'm gonna sue you. Get off me. You're hurting me. Blah.
All right. You good, Mihai? Are you good, Bo?
Yep.
All right. Are you hurt anywhere?
Yeah, I'm all over. You don't so don't even start. Don't even start.
Where are you hurt?
Don't even start. If you you want to first place, don't even start.
Okay.
Don't even start.
It's my blood.
Just
Is this my blood or your blood?
get this over with. Give me custody. Get this person. I'm not with it. Get it. Get it. Get over it. Really have to pee, so come on.
Oh, he really has to pee. We gotta be very considerate towards him because he needs to pee.
Listen up. Andrew. Yeah. Okay, right now you're under arrest. Yeah, for what? For what?
For what?
Yeah, for what?
What indeed?
That's what I thought. You're just being No, you're just being
Well,
talk to me like a man. Just talk to me like a man.
Resisting?
Stop
yelling at me and I will.
What? I wasn't of everything. You're just being because you're
Okay.
Just talk to me like a man.
So
Let
right
me
now
get
you're
up and talk to you.
No. Right
Yeah,
now you're
exactly,
under arrest.
you.
Right now you're under arrest for battery, obstruction.
And battery, that's right.
We'll just wait here until EMS gets. There's no point in dragging them out than just to fight with them out there.
But they won't be able to get down here.
No, but when they actually get here,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say we could just secure him into the back of the squad and let him kick his anger out.
Well, hey man, I know you don't like us right now, but we got to get you out of here, out of these woods, okay? Are you willing to just walk with us, okay?
Sure,
you have your day with court and all that stuff, but we need to get you out of here, okay? All right, let's go. Okay, you're gonna cooperate?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll do this. We'll sit you up your upper body. All right. Can you sit? Can you?
All right. Well, I think we saw the gist of that one. The taking the deputy's gun bit was conveniently obstructed when it was happening, unfortunately. Man tries to escape after stealing from Goodwill. That is a classy place to shoplift from. Stealing from Goodwill. Second-hand budget items. Talk about old alarm clocks, old kids' toys, books, DVDs worth less than $1. Get all the best shit from Goodwill.
On August 25th, 2022, police were dispatched to a Goodwill store for a report of retail theft in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. The Goodwill staff stated an unknown male stole several items days prior and was now currently in the store. As the officer arrived in the area, he observed a male subject, later identified as 41-year-old Nicholas Rakotes, leave the store on a bike.
Classy. He's a middle-aged man on a bike stealing from a Goodwill. Dude, there's a Target right there, man. You couldn't steal from the Target? Nah, the Target actually has loss prevention. You gotta hit the soft targets like Goodwill.
Get down on the ground now.
Uh-oh. Is this gonna be inside Target?
Stop.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Stop. Take your hand out of your pocket. Stop now.
This is an exciting day.
Take your hands out of your pocket.
On his way back out.
Down on the ground now. Foot pursuit north south of the parking lot.
As the officer got closer, Nicholas put his hand in his pocket, clearly holding on to something, and he later removed a knife from the pocket. After a brief foot pursuit, he fell into a ditch and informed the officer he was done running.
You want to get tased? Take your hand out of your pocket!
I'm gonna show you what I have.
Put your hands on your head now or get tased. You put your hands in your pockets and you're getting tased.
Please. I'm sorry.
Stop!
I'm sorry.
155, one at taser point.
I'm not doing nothing.
Put your hands on your head and lay back down. Lay back down.
Sir, please.
Stop.
Oh. Please.
So helpless and defensive when he basically just slammed down a bike and strolled directly into the next place he probably shoplifts from.
And was a convicted felon.
Oh, look at that.
Lay down.
Up a little bit.
No, lay down.
Already a felon and
You
has a
lost the right to
warrant.
make those decisions when you ran.
We're in the lot, 155.
I was scared.
I'm in between the lot and 53. I'm in the grass ditch.
My hands are right over here.
No, up by your head. Oh, I can't breathe. Can't breathe. I should just have an I can't breathe counter on here. Honestly.
Please.
No.
I'm not a bad person.
Lay down.
I'm not a bad person, I promise.
Oh, we can trust you.
Please leave me alone. Please, this can't be happening, please.
Oh, this can't be
Just
happening.
take a deep breath, man.
I can't.
This can't be
I
happening.
don't want to go to fucking... Please.
You're a felon. You have a warrant. I think you're well aware this can happen.
Please. Please. Please.
Roll on your stomach.
Please.
Roll on your stomach now.
I know, I just... Please.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
Roll on your stomach now.
Why?
Because you're
Why?
under arrest. Roll on your stomach.
I can't breathe as it is.
Roll on your stomach. Put your
Can't
hands behind your
breathe.
back now.
Don't be mad at me.
Put your hands behind your
Don't
back.
be mad at me. I didn't do
Put
nothing.
your hands behind your back.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Oh, now I see what you're saying.
Now.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit...
Fucking dumbass.
You move again, you're getting tased. Go say to my other officers up there and send them over here.
You can't tase me on like this.
Excuse me?
Don't shoot me like I'm a piece of shit. I'm not a piece of shit.
Excuse me?
Okay? Please?
Volume 17, Sam 155.
Please?
There's a Homeland Security officer standing in the parking lot, gonna point you towards him.
Homeland Security officer in the parking lot.
Stop,
What?
relax
Why?
Please
now.
leave me alone. God, don't let this happen. God, please. God, please. Oh, fuck, I'm so stupid.
Yep, you are so stupid.
I'm so fucking stupid.
Goodwill only fucking called on you because you've stolen from them before and you went back. So yeah, there's a fair layer of stupidity involved in all this.
Dude, I'm not even moving.
I don't care. Stop.
Dude, I'm not doing that. He is.
Yeah, seriously, not even moving at all. Okay? So please, be nice.
Do not have his hands well controlled.
I'm not moving, Nick. Sir, I'm not moving even a little bit.
You got anything sharp in your pockets? Poke me, stick me.
155, go ahead.
One in custody. Units can slow down.
I don't have anything. I'm just in here. Okay?
Copy, one in custody.
The problem is you running beforehand creates a whole lot of fucking issues,
I
okay?
understand, okay? I understand.
10-6.
I understand.
Alright, KOTZ, 120 of 81. There's bolo charges in the system showing a concealed knife restricting it.
Concealed knife?
You're a felon, not allowed to conceal them. Get in there.
Oh, okay.
It's a pocket knife.
It's in your pocket. Right in your feet.
It's a pocket knife. Yeah, and it's in your pocket. It's not supposed to be in your pocket because you're a felon. I haven't heard too much about that felons aren't allowed to carry, like, a knife. Mostly hear that in relation to guns.
Alright, guys, come on, man.
Don't run from the police.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's that.
On June 15th, 2022, a Racine County Sheriff's deputy
There's
was
a reason why
monitoring
children
traffic
grow up to be
when
criminals.
They observed a
Oh,
vehicle
dear.
traveling at a high rate of speed in Racine, Wisconsin. The deputy's laser unit displayed a speed of 43 miles per hour in a posted 30-mile-per-hour zone.
We're gonna be at the
Alright, so a little speeding.
Spring and Osborne.
The driver was identified as 31-year-old Kelly Zeminski and the passenger as 37-year-old Joshua Zeminski. Upon approaching the vehicle, the deputy noticed 4 children in the back seat when the vehicle only had 3 seatbelts in the back.
What does
Okay.
that come back to? Hi.
So the parents are speeding, and they have at least one kid in the back seat who's not buckled up. This area looks kind of familiar. I'm not sure if I've seen this video like a long time ago, but this seems recent.
Can you roll down this back window?
Like 3 months ago.
Hi guys.
It's showing a gray Chrysler 300.
So I'm Deputy Bill, Racine County Sheriff's Office. I pulled you over for your speed. You know how fast you're going? What? So 44 and a 30. Copy, thank you.
Definitely gonna take that before and dispute it because that's not what the doctor said.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, it's fine. You can give me the ticket. Oh, that's just my insurance.
Instantly denying speeding.
I need your driver's license. Who's the registered owner?
I am.
You're the registered owner?
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my plates to come in the mail, but my registration. Where's my? Oh, I gave it to my title.
The what?
I gave my title to his mom.
What's our car?
The registration.
I gave it to her. It's in the goddamn hand.
Okay, sounds good. So you're Kelly?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have your driver's
Give her the
license?
ID. I gave it to her.
She's looking
For your ID?
Oh, no, I don't have an ID on me.
Okay. Do you,
She has a license. I don't need to give you my name.
you just said it's your car.
It's both car. I never said it was my car. It's both car. I'm her husband.
I don't know why you're being so argumentative with me.
Because I have to go to work.
Right.
I don't have time for that.
You're going to work with all the kids?
We're going
I'm
home.
taking them home and then I'm going to work. I work at 8 p.m. I have to shower and stuff.
It sure looks like 8 p.m. outside. Man, she's in such a rush.
Okay, alright. How old are the kids?
What is that, man?
You don't know the age of your own
We have a lot of kids. Is this shit necessary? Why didn't it take that much?
Why do they have 4 kids?
At the Riverview Manor, 580 Madison.
When did you buy the car?
A life alert alarm.
What?
Contact was made.
A month ago?
Would you like me to call the guy that sold it
Feeling
to us?
nauseous and kidney
No.
pain jumping ahead in the
I didn't
time.
ask you to do that. Can you have that stuff? Do you have any weapons in the car you know about?
No.
No? Okay. Any drugs in the car?
No.
No? No marijuana?
No.
No cocaine? No heroin?
I said no drugs. That's a no.
Okay.
There's no alcohol, no guns, no weapons, no knives, no drugs, no weed. I got some prescription pills.
Don't reach for anything. Okay? You guys are just being argumentative, and that's a little
You're
weird.
asking a bunch of fucking questions that ain't shit. You pulled her over for speeding. You got her name. You seen her insurance. You seen her registration.
Okay, and she's gonna be asking some questions.
Well,
Cut her a
I only
fucking
asked
break.
because they have to be in car seats, and there's 4 of them in a 3-person seat.
Okay, I got a car seat in the trunk. Can you put a car seat in the this kind of car and fit all these kids in here comfortably?
Well,
No, that's why you don't put 4 kids in the car.
Obviously not. That's why the car seat.
Again, I personally agree that it's kind of a dumb situation, again.
Okay, so
Although
2 of these kids,
they were
you
speeding,
just
so
have
they're
the one
endangering
seat
the
then,
kids in the
or-
back seat.
I got booster seats at home.
Okay,
And I got a car seat.
are those your kids?
They're
or?
all my kids.
Okay, do you have your ID on you?
I don't need to give you my ID.
Yes, you do.
No,
They're
I
your
don't.
kids.
By law.
5'9", can I have the cover? There'd be an argument.
By law, street lawyer time.
I don't have an ID on me. I said it 5 fucking times. My name is Joshua Zeminski. I tried to give her my prescription pills, had my name on it. But by law, she told me, by law,
She didn't ask for your fucking prescription pills.
I wasn't driving. You have a license.
How do you spell your first name, sir?
Joshua.
Joshua.
Yeah.
Joshua, your middle initial?
Joseph. J.
J. Your last name?
Zeminski. Z-I-M-I-N.
Zeminski?
Yes, ma'am.
What's your date of birth?
Why do you need to know what my date of birth is? My birthday is completely irrelevant to this traffic stop.
Fine. You gave me your name. I don't need to see your prescription.
I'm frustrated. I got a lot of shit going on. Fucking.
Okay, don't take it out on me.
Okay. Alright, well, why don't you guys just stay in the car for me, alright? I'll be right back. Thank you. They're being extremely argumentative. She said I didn't pull her over for speed.
Would you stop
For speed.
Okay.
So 43 and a 30. So she was argumentative right off the start. And then there's 4 kids in the back seat and no car seats. There's a 3-person seat back there. So.
What's their problem?
I don't know. They're gonna write me tickets for the 2 kids that are young enough to be car seats, right? But the other 2 are. Okay. Well, you still, like I said, you still have 2 of them. Don't write me tickets for all 4. That's only 2.
I don't know why she's trying to bargain the amount of tickets she has per child.
Too bad we don't have a canine.
Kelly and Joshua have an extensive criminal record,
Oh,
but they
really?
are mainly known for their involvement in the Kenosha protests and riots in August 2020.
Oh, lovely.
Both were seen starting fires and blocking law enforcement
Oh,
vehicles during
really?
the riots, as well as Joshua firing a gunshot in the air.
Some wonderful people
They're
with some
like the same
unfortunate
color.
children.
You can't see inside at all. And then when I first stopped him, I didn't even approach the car. He's hanging out the window. Why'd you stop us? Yada, yada, yada.
Negative. It was a make-it case. We got the information from Walmart.
She can't drive with all 4 kids in the car like that, so I guess she can't go anywhere either.
No, we're on a traffic stop. What?
This is not the video I was thinking of. There's a very similar video where someone gets stopped at what looks like a gas station or
As long as it
something.
needs to.
And it's like a husband and wife who are just instantly,
How long does it take to write
instantly
some
verbally
tickets? I said
combative.
As long as it needs to.
Can you go test their tint? Thank you.
Which window?
The front and the back.
Tint testing.
Alright, can you roll up your front window a little bit?
Can I roll up my window?
Yeah, can you roll it up just
Oh,
back to you?
God, the fucking tint meter.
Yep.
Alright, that's good. Full. $51 front, 4 back.
Kelly was cited for excessive tinting, operating under suspension of registration, and violation of child safety restraint.
I
Second
think
offense.
tinting is pretty
Joshua
fucking
was also
dumb
cited
law.
for violation of child safety restraint. Second offense.
Is that all this was? This is all this was. This is lame.
On June 12th, 2022,
This is what happens when you're never
police were
told no as a
monitoring city
child. Okay.
surveillance
This
cameras
is probably going to
when
be
they
our last
observed
video.
A female sunbathing at a park in Wausau, Wisconsin. The female, 24-year-old Talise Machapoto, had an active felony warrant for failure to appear.
51 Albia was around the Castro Bridge.
Officers arrived at her location and noticed she had left the park and was walking across a bridge. They yelled at Talise several times to stop, but she ignored them and continued to walk away. Another officer in a squad car pulled beside Talise and immediately detained her.
10-4.
I don't give a f.
Why you gotta walk away from us? You know we're gonna drive.
Dude, I was walking home for a second to go check out an old man.
Me asking you to stop though? Really
No.
commanding you to stop? Hurt me telling you to
Don't command me. I'm not a dog.
We have a warrant, so we have to talk.
Or dogs.
And I'm not a dog.
She refused to cooperate
Stop
with the
insulting
officers
dogs.
and demanded a female officer to conduct a search.
Yep. Needle.
Where? Okay. Where's that? Just so I can take it out.
I don't have a needle. Seriously.
Any knives, anything like that?
Nope. I wish.
Okay.
False information to the police. Book her.
Nope. Nope. I request a female.
We don't have a female officer.
That's bullshit. Then you better take me to jail right away.
Well, we're going to take you to jail.
Well, then I request a female.
Okay. And they'll have one.
I want a female.
Relax. Right? You need to yell at us.
They were advised the nearest female officer was in another town, approximately 35 minutes away.
You're entitled to a body search by a female officer only.
It's kind of a creepy feeling.
Don't touch me. Stop touching me.
What you have to understand is
I don't care. I'm requesting a female.
I would love for the female officer to show up and give her just as much shit.
Touching me. Stop.
Just lean against the...
No. I want a female.
She then began...
I'm gonna get rid of this little race card ticker here at the top. We didn't get that many, surprisingly. We usually get a ton of them, but not this time.
And hitting her own head against the hood of the squad car, demanding to be taken to jail.
Get the off me.
Can I explain something?
No, I have a right to request a female.
And I
Then
asked.
take me to jail.
I asked.
Dude, I'm gonna start swinging up on you guys.
I
Get
asked.
the off my
Stop.
No. Take me to jail.
I asked if there was a.
Take me to jail. Jail.
Stop.
No.
Switch spots with me, you know. Brady, you want to search those pockets for me?
No. Oh, you douchebag.
Stop.
Ow.
You gotta stop resisting.
No. Ow.
And the last thing we want is...
Stop.
That is a weird texture on the hood of their cruiser. That's weird. I've never seen that before.
When an officer
That's
attempted
nice.
to search her, she allegedly turned towards him and spit on him.
I know. That might very well be, but I can't allow you to do that.
Get off me.
Talise.
I'm requesting a female. I have a civil right to request a female. Then take me to jail.
And we're working on that.
Oh, that was allegedly. That was allegedly she spit on him.
Talise, she spit on you? Yes. Okay.
Female. Then take me to jail.
And we're working on that.
Yeah, that's a big alleged. That's a big allegation there, Mr. Fake News.
She spit on you? Yes. Okay. 151. We have local charges.
You know what spitting gets you.
Take me to
Oh boy.
jail. No.
We get to put you in a spit mask. Get to put you in the mask of humiliation. The hood of humiliation.
Oh, you mother dead.
Is that a threat?
Pigs.
Pigs.
Touch me.
If you don't stop resisting, I'm gonna
Ow!
Stop.
Stop.
spray you if you don't stop resisting.
No! Ow! Stop!
Stop doing
Take me to f***ing jail!
I can't.
Ow! Stop!
I can't.
Stop!
Alright, let's get her in. Get your door open. Got it? Yep, I got her. Can we step back from the squad? Yes, please. Can you ask? Thank you.
No!
Okay, we're gonna go.
wait till terroristic threats. Ass cops.
She was lovely.
Spit at me and hit here, and then some of it hit my arm.
Well, that was shorter than I expected it to be.
We can't confirm this was on her, right?
I didn't know.
I'll just dispose of it. You go for a drive? Okay, I'll follow you. You want me to follow instead since you're out of here soon? Yeah, I made myself primary. You got... What's that? It's going okay.
What's all
Enjoy
this?
the weather.
This was charged with felony counts of battery threat to an officer, bail jumping ×2, and discharging bodily fluids at an officer.
That's always a classy charge to get. Convicted of discharging bodily fluids at an officer. Very classy.
Misdemeanor counts of resisting, bail jumping, and disorderly conduct. All the charges were dismissed.
What? What?
However, she was found guilty in her other cases and received a sentence of several months in jail.
How do you That's so dumb. Why dismiss fucking charges? Dumb. It's so frustrating. People get so much shit they actually deserve to get charged with just fucking dashed off the record for no good reason. I can't think of a good reason in this case. And I'm sure the judge thought they had all the best reasons in the world to do it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you had a good one and that this was, I don't know, a bit refreshing and different. I might do this again. This might be our new format for, I don't know, watching movies or something. But I don't know how to factor in Discord audio yet. That's seems to be a little bit of a hurdle at the moment. But other than that, thanks for watching. Have a good one.